Hey, I got a question.
Talk to me.
What up?
Hey, if I was off of perk and shit myself in the club, would y'all leave me?
Yes.
What? Indeed.
Y'all wouldn't protect me?
If you
Y'all
boo
would-
if you boo boo in the club, you by yourself, G.
Yeah,
Really?
bro.
If you boo boo in the club, you dolo.
Y'all not gonna protect me, huh?
No, sir.
Unacceptable behavior.
If you dookie on yourself in the club, you would dolo, John.
So that's just what it
No
is. Huh? Y'all not gonna let me in the car after that?
No, sir.
No,
Y'all not gonna let
Not
me
at all.
tie the coat around my ass?
Uber, Lyft.
You think the Uber gonna pick me up stinking like that?
I mean,
That's just one you're gonna have to figure out, G.
You might have to
Y'all
put it to the
not gonna
crib.
call no reinforcements. Y'all not gonna hit the wife up.
We'll hit the
Nothing.
wife.
If you
She come pick
dookie on
you up.
yourself, bro.
I don't even know if I call your wife, bro.
Oh, you don't want her to see me like that?
She don't deserve that
bro, she don't
embarrassment.
deserve-
Do you think your wife would want to see you like that, G?
Nah, that's down bad tremendously.
I can't think of a worse way to be down.
That's
Yeah,
that
I
super
mean,
bad, G.
Honestly, at that point, like you need
What
plastic
got
surgery
you to
money.
this? Why we here? Why we here?
I'm just saying, bro. Homie took a perk. He shit himself in the club in Chicago. Actually, they said it was his class reunion. He shit himself at the class, and the worst part is,
peers.
So he knew these people, bro.
They said the homie took the perk and obviously started beating his ass or whatever.
This nigga Alex,
he shit on multiple classmates, including
Alex
he got one
over there.
shorty in her hair.
Alex over there looking like the motherfucking the bitch off Willy Wonka, G, the plum bitch, G. Like, why you so purple, nigga? Like,
he got the moody,
got the strobe lights going.
Lights, G.
Yeah, I got the red color going.
His lights is definitely sassy, G.
You put the
Let me fix this
looking
shit.
ass nigga. Like, what is you doing, G? With the Willy Wonka shirt, G. What the fuck is going on, bro?
Trying to send us
Hey
a
man,
message,
it's just
G.
a T.
He over there vibing, bro. Like, hey man, we ain't
that
there
nigga
yet.
be great, G.
It's Monday night, bro. I'm trying to be great.
Monday night, we ain't there yet with the strobe lights. We not there yet.
Yeah, definitely.
Let me fix my
the
lighter.
color
What
change.
color y'all want?
Yeah, he over there looking super plum.
Yeah,
G. Like,
We're gonna switch it up.
I mean, give us something a little bit more vibrant, bro. Like, I mean, not they use just black now, nigga. What are you
nigga,
doing?
he definitely
Do y'all
switching
see-
like he was about to do the silhouette challenge.
Do y'all see
I was gonna
Jafito
log
pendant
off.
right now though? Like Jafito,
Yeah,
that bitch
Jafito
glistening.
pendant is glistening over there like
Yeah, a little bit going.
bling bling. Every time I come around your city, bling bling.
Bro, he gonna make me tuck my chain in. Hold on. Let me tuck my shit in, G.
The pendant gleaming, G, but I'm happy to see y'all niggas. Y'all skin is glowing. Y'all niggas look refreshed. It looked like a cloud of smoke weekend did wonders for you niggas, man. That Texas sun, nigga. I mean, we got to get into it, man. Like, we've been gone for 2 weeks. They got to know, like, hey, by the way, my skin not gleaming like that shit. Jaffe is in full recovery from COVID, nigga. So the standard has changed. If you don't catch COVID during or after your birthday, nigga, did you really do your birthday right, nigga?
No.
You can't have.
And here at a cloud of smoke, nigga, like that's the new tradition, bro. We do a cloud of smoke weekend. One of us got to come back damn near on death's door, G. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was gonna be John the whole weekend.
That boy was.
He was running with the baton, G. He was hitting it, G.
John wanted to be the most wasted nigga of the weekend.
G,
I did. I set a goal, right? You know, in life, it's important for us to set goals and smash goals, especially at a cloud of smoke. And I said I was gonna get drunk on Friday when I got in, and keep it going to Monday morning when I left, and I accomplished said goal.
You was a perk away from being Dookie boy in the club.
I don't pop pills.
He didn't even make it out. He didn't even make it out one night. So like, we can't even call this nigga Dookie boy yet because he didn't even make it out one night.
But
I would never call my nigga John Dookie boy. But the nigga John had the line of the week, G. The nigga went upstairs at 2:30 in the morning and said, I thought when I went upstairs, everybody was going upstairs. Nigga, we still had 3.5 hours of clubbing left in us.
My
nigga.
G.
Like, John put his head to bed, G.
John went upstairs as everybody in the house came downstairs, showered and dressed.
John went to
mind
bed,
you,
and as we came downstairs, John made his way upstairs. And we never see this nigga again until Sunday morning.
John seen them leather pants, Nate. He knew what time it was. He's like, I gotta go to bed.
I don't recall seeing none of y'all.
all y'all should have retreated when y'all saw the leather pants. All y'all should have retreated.
I don't
y'all,
remember
I learned
seeing or talking to any of y'all on the way up the stairs.
You didn't see the leather pants, bro?
Mm-mm.
He didn't
Never
see the zebra. He didn't see the zebra button up either. G.
I definitely
was
didn't see
looking
no
real
zebra button up.
Swayze on Saturday night.
G, the zebra print button up with the leather pants, the ensemble. Oh.
So you got a fit off, and I was completely unconscious.
Yeah,
Unconscious,
I was
G.
sleepwalking, man.
G,
it was either you was actually
Last time we
unconscious
saw
or you was either actually unconscious or you was just playing unconscious because you ain't want to feel the vibes.
asked Nate to drop the video right here, G. This one we knew the night was going was over for you.
Yeah.
Fuck it up, John.
I'm trying to compose myself, but I just can't get over you. We was doing a duet. We can't be friends, G. My nigga John was giving us all the feelings, G.
Can I say
all
something?
the feelings? Like,
Hey, this
Can I say
nigga
something?
eye was watering the whole day, bro.
Can I say something? Can I say
This
something?
nigga eye was just leaking the whole fucking
The shit started at brunch, nigga.
It definitely started at brunch.
It started at brunch.
Hold on. We got a whole bunch of stories that we got to give it to him. Give him the brunch story. Let's start like let's give it to him. Let's give him the brunch story because Friday night was historic, but let's give him brunch.
I mean, we could start from minute one.
We might need to just go ahead and intro the show and then get into this.
How about it?
Let's do
All
that.
right.
Check the stats, we winning. When we lost, we replenished. Started last, but we finished. I just need my percentage. Outer space is the limits. Lied when they said the sky. My life like Claude, take a risk. Need my piece of the pie. Check the stats, we winning. When we lost, we replenished. Started last, but we finished. I just need my percentage. Outer space is the limits. Lied when they said the sky. My life like Claude, take a risk. Need my piece of the pie.
Check the stats, we winning. Going hard since the beginning. I took off a minute, but now I'm back in it. Like work when your vacation finished. I clean up my image, I'm grinning, cause I ain't in debt no more. I was down, now I'm up like my credit score. Got a daughter, I gotta do better for. Let's get paid off these punchlines and metaphors. Taking the steps to be wealthy. Pop Global LLC. Went from a worker to owner.
What's up, everybody? You are now tuned in to A Cloud of Smoke, the podcast where we talk our shit. I'm one of your hosts, the big homie John, and I'm gonna throw it to Freaky Al.
What up, world? It's your boy, Freaky, back once again, on time, as usual. It's like,
As usual.
Snuggles, talk to him.
Hey, man,
Snuggles, talk to him.
Listen.
LPJ.
I'm back to LPJ, man. The birthday done came, it done went. Snuggles is out the door. We back to Lord Pretty Jaffo, man. So, hey, certified.
What
Talk
up?
to him.
Hey, yeah, we a week after the extravaganza, and I'm just now recovering, man. So I think the fans want to know where the fuck we been at. You know what I'm saying? Like it's been dry in these streets for a couple weeks, so they want to know where we've been at. Obviously, we was all linked up. We was in Houston. I mean, so I think it's time for the recap, bro.
I mean,
Hey, let me say this real quick.
We gave him a heads up.
A podcast did happen live and in person, so there might be some lost tapes out there that y'all may or may not get access to. But yeah, now we can get into it though.
There was a lot going on. It was we gonna say that.
The lost tapes.
It was
too much for 4 days, G.
Yeah, it was
Way
a lot
too
going
much.
on.
So
All right.
go ahead. Tell me what we want to start at.
We starting on the drop in. We flew in. I was the first to land Friday morning. Got straight to the action. Linked up with my nigga. My nigga Jafito had me at the entrance gate for 22 minutes. This nigga can't follow directions whatsoever.
Black folks are the worst at taking directions. I say, bro, you have to come to the main entrance. I gave the nigga the access key. This nigga instead of telling me the box broke. Nigga, you are at the resident only.
Do I know what the main entrance is? Number one. All right. Anyway, I don't know what the main entrance is, but I said, Jaffe, I'm on this street.
Any complex you go to, G.
I said
if you come to a side gate, you was at a side gate.
Chill, G. I asked
Did you
this
see
nigga,
Elise in office?
I said, Jafito. I said, Jaffe, is there another entrance to this bitch? He said, no, nigga. I said, so there's no other entrance? I'm on this street at this box, and this motherfucker not letting me in. This nigga said, a brunette bitch coming out there to let you in. You don't see that bitch? I said, no. Then I see this nigga drive past, big booty as hell in the whip. And I said, Jaffe, you just passed me, G. That nigga said, oh, you at the main entrance. You ain't at the guest entrance.
That's the residence.
I said, nigga, I asked you 2 minutes ago, was there another gate to this motherfucker? And you told me no. And my wife was witnessing all this shit. Either way, we linked up. Me and Jaffe hit the mall, popped a couple tags, and then
we hit every mall, nigga.
We was in that bitch looking for all the big homie clothing.
For the record, G, I gotta do the big homie store, G.
Like, you gotta get the big homie storefront.
It's like, happening this year, bro.
The only thing you getting as a big homie is shirts that say "Game On," Savage, a barrel.
Now let me ask you, because we had 300 plus pound niggas in tuck. Did you see any Game On shirts the entire time?
No, sir. We was flying them motherfuckers.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, bro. Like,
so
obviously,
it took a lot of work, G.
Speaking of, around 4 p.m., the nigga John touched down, and we pulled up. Pulled up in the big Beamer, you know what I'm saying? Pulled up on the big homie John. Yeah, hey, we're gonna talk about the big Beamer here in a second, G. We pulled up in the big Beamer. We pulled up in the
I got a bone to pick with y'all though.
What's up?
What's the bone, G? What's the
y'all
bone?
Y'all niggas picked me up timely, cool. There was not near red cup with no substance.
No, sir. You're right.
Correction. Correction. We had took plenty of shots prior to pulling up.
This is a fact.
But what about me?
Nigga, we had to drive through downtown Houston at rush hour.
Fair enough.
Motherfuckers had to be on that game, G.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Jaffe had us pulling up an hour and a half early everywhere because he didn't want to touch that rush hour traffic.
I don't want to touch no traffic.
He don't want none of that shit.
That's fair.
We scooped the big homie John, and we got to it immediately, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I want to say, as soon as we touched down, we hit the liquor store. One of the most luxurious liquor stores I've ever been a part of.
Easily.
Raise your hand if you've been to a better liquor store. I didn't think if you've been to a better liquor store.
No way.
Benny's
ain't got shit on Total Wine.
I never thought I'd see something better than Benny's until I went into that liquor store.
I gotta hit them niggas to see if they want to sponsor a Cloud of Smoke, because like we was in that bitch 2 or 3 times that weekend. Anyway, we went there.
Big bread.
And it was never a light ticket, G.
No.
Did y'all ever see Supermarket Sweep? The
game.
So John was on that bitch.
John
got the shopping cart, and you ever see the motherfucker like ride on the shopping cart and slide, and like John was hitting the tastings. You know what I'm saying? Like they had a cigar section. John was everywhere in that motherfucker.
G, the nigga knew that they had a buzzer to get into the exclusive shit. G, like he had a ring. They had a ring doorbell. G, but they took a picture of this nigga, like.
But these motherfuckers so efficient. Niggas was asking for liquor. They was telling you what aisle, what row, what section. Nigga, hey, H9 down 5 rows down to the left. Nigga, your Advocatico or whatever.
What liquor store has letters and numbers for their aisles, G?
Yeah.
Most liquor stores only got 3 aisles, nigga.
Hey, give me the name of the liquor store one more time.
Total Wines, nigga.
The best liquor store I've been to.
If you ever in Texas, nigga, that's the only one to go to. Fucking corner store. Immediately
as we touch down, we come in that drop. What, $500-600 worth of liquor on the drop in?
Can we speak on the special request John had to pick up? Because John was on defense the whole time we was in the store. John, you want to speak on it?
So one of the homies, I was gonna leave him nameless, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it, Mark. He requested that I buy a bottle of Smirnoff.
Not a bottle.
He asked
handle.
He first asked us, was he a bitch for buying this bottle?
Handle.
Do it make him a bitch? Do it make you a bitch for buying that bottle, John?
I mean, if I bought it for me, okay, no, it doesn't, because it was delicious. All right. If I could be completely honest here,
he did change niggas' minds.
Was it really delicious? Or did Mark force y'all niggas into?
He had to force us to try it.
No. That nigga made y'all take shots of that shit all night until y'all liked the shit, G.
It was the most shootable liquor I've ever had. It was pleasantly shootable. You could throw them bitches back like it wasn't nothing.
This is also why I was scarred by the end of the night. There, you know, I don't believe in the curse of mixing, so I'm bouncing from vodka to tequila to
what was the liquor
cognac
again?
to whiskey.
What
Smirnoff whipped.
Smirnoff whipped.
Whipped.
Mm-hmm.
So you get the whipped. What else did you have to get, G? Alex has some requests too.
I got a handle of Artetivo tequila.
Yes, sir.
The repo.
Y'all put a hurting on that shit.
That
Right.
motherfucker.
We get two of them.
That motherfucker was gone.
We had to buy a second. We had to
That's
buy
the
a second
second bottle.
handle.
That's the second bottle that you
Yeah,
that you
that's-
Yeah,
drink.
he
on.
drinking on the
Like
second
that.
bottle.
Yeah, you see on the second bottle.
I bought. You got a handle of apple, the Apple Jack,
Apple Jack.
right?
Hey, hold on. Don't you breeze past that shit, cause like
All right.
you definitely got you a glass. G. Tell the world, nigga. Tell
Huh?
the world.
Apple Jack
Tell the world.
mixed with the Coke.
John Hart
Tell-
was warm this
tell the
this
world,
weekend,
nigga.
G.
The Apple Jack
Y'all
mixed
shut
with the
the fuck
Coke
up, let
was
this
a
nigga
winning
talk.
combination.
Let my nigga talk.
Nah,
It was
bruh.
a winning bro.
Say it
I
one
said
more
the same
time.
thing you said. Nate said, "Look, I'm gonna fix the cup.
Come on.
Just be honest with me."
Come
I
on.
took a sip. I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, this
What-
ain't even
what
bad.
What you say again?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like it was lightweight, delicious.
Rain
You
down.
know?
Homie, come on. What's
I
up?
saw
It was
that
lightweight
bottle and I
delicious,
left
so-
it at the back of the group of
Bro,
bottles on the counter, bro.
That's
it was-
okay.
It was decent.
Was
it was decent.
It was delicious.
It was.
so-
I
was
have
it
no
decent?
complaints.
It was so much liquor though. Like
It was so
was.
much liquor.
It
the
was.
counter literally, like half the counter was liquor with more liquor to come.
And this was night one. This was
And
night
this is
one.
And
This
we
was
drank
night
half.
one.
We drank half of all that liquor night one, and we went out.
Night one.
Did
This
go
We
was
out.
went to
one.
dinner. Before we get any further, man, I want to shout out to the missus. She definitely did her thing. You know what I'm saying? As far as the hosting part of it, we got to the Airbnb from the liquor store.
From the liquor store.
Definitely had sparklers on deck.
What you walk into, G? What you walk into?
Sparklers on deck, G. And what was the song she had on, G?
That was the first set of sparklers. Birthday.
Birthday.
Yeah,
It was-
yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no. But
Yeah.
yeah.
That was the first set of sparklers.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about the second set of sparklers here in a second.
That's right.
There might be
definitely.
some video.
John might want to sit out the second set of sparklers. But we're gonna talk about them in a second. But that was the first set of sparklers. You know what I'm saying? Was Jaffe intro to the Airbnb where the stage was set for the weekend. And Jaffe baby girl did it big, man. She held us down for the
Facts.
weekend. She was out there, you know, in her bag and doing her shit, putting it on for the big
shout outs
homie.
to the missus.
You know what I'm saying?
That definitely made it a very digestible.
And
weekend,
we did come late than a motherfucker, G, and you know
Yeah.
it was whatever. You know what I'm saying? But we made it, and then
It took niggas no time to get Swayze though, G.
then we went to the first spot of the night, G,
G,
where it
we
was
went to the
nothing
first
but meats,
spot. Gamaguchi.
straight meats,
Amazing.
so much meat,
Amazing.
so much meat. Niggas left that bitch sweating, G.
G,
You know what
stop.
I'm
No one
saying?
left sweating, G.
So
Like,
much
I did not
meat.
leave sweating. Yeah.
I left sweating for the meats, bro.
They did have an assortment of meats, G.
We
Like,
have
There was a
Hey,
smorgasbord of meats.
Have you ever been around so many niggas just asking for more meat? You know what I'm saying? Just like literally a card on the table saying, "Give me more meat." You know what I'm saying? That's essentially what the card said.
nigga.
Did.
I need more meat.
I will not speed past this moment to let the whole listenership know. I
Yeah.
cleansed my palate the entire day. I literally
Yeah.
starved myself
Yeah,
for
he did.
24 hours to make sure that I was able to
Consume the
assess
meats?
not consume.
Consume the meats.
I wanted to assess the flavors, you know what I'm saying, of every piece of
right,
you know what I'm saying?
Listen, it's at least one nigga on this pod gonna be real with y'all. I sat across from the big homie John, right?
Yeah.
And I watched this nigga take meat after meat after meat.
Hey, look.
After meat.
I'm gonna be 100.
You know what I'm saying? And I tried
I
to tell this
tapped
nigga,
out.
I said, turn your card over, nigga.
I tapped out.
Show
like
some
4
restraint.
times.
Show some restraint.
He
You know
did
what
tell
I'm
me to show
saying?
some restraint, and I was like, okay, I'm done, right? And then they came out with shrimp. I said, oh, y'all niggas got shrimp?
Go,
You know what I'm
go
saying?
for it.
And then, okay, so now I
Go
gotta
for it.
flip the card back over, right?
Then they came
Did-
back around with the second round of the chicken wings.
The chicken wings, phenomenal, right? And then
Yeah.
look, it's not
This-
a lot
this-
of niggas that's gonna admit this. The little glizzies that they
The
got,
glizzos.
the glizzies, them bitches are phenomenal at the Brazilian
Glizzy
It's-
Gang
it's-
steakhouse.
2.0.
No. It's listen. it's like they marinated the shit as like some crusted honey. Nigga.
They did something to it, yeah.
Like
Bro.
it was different. Like
I got
word from my nigga Nate. Nate said that it's something about the casing. When you bite into it,
that snap on the case,
it was
snap.
Oh shit!
Like I had my second
It was a snap to
glizzo,
it, G.
and my wife looked at me and she was so disgusted. G, she was like,
yeah.
Why is you consuming all this shit that you know you can't consume? And then I had to get that second.
Bro, they
glizzo.
was putting combinations together I didn't even know was good. The nigga brought us like some baked cheese and drizzled honey on that bitch. Phenomenal.
I never had
that shit good as hell, bro.
I never had
John went
fried
3 rounds.
cheese.
John
I
went 3
definitely
rounds
made the
of that
niggas
shit.
bring some new
Yeah.
cheese back. I'm like, yo, that whatever that cheese shit
Run it.
is, run
They
it.
had to
Yeah, I
spin the
need
block
that.
again, G.
And make sure you drizzling that honey on that bitch. John,
Bro,
John,
I never
John
knew
wasn't
cheese
going.
and honey was good together, man.
Yeah, bro.
No, but like
I know
John,
now.
John was he kept trying to put me on game on all these combinations. That nigga said, "Hey, the honey, nigga, with this beef, hey."
No, it was the wing. So what
Put-
happened was
put a
there was some honey when they
put
drizzled the
a
honey
little
on,
honey
on the
left.
plate.
They-
There was
they-
some residual honey on the. That's what I told
Yeah.
you. Residual honey on the plate. The chicken wing got in that bitch. I bit into
Yeah.
it. I said, "Damn."
and then they
Hold
brought
up.
out a plate of like onions and jalapenos.
Oh yeah, G.
But John thought they
yeah.
were onions and bell peppers.
I did think they were bell peppers at first.
So
He went head in.
That
With
nigga
some
dove-
raw jalapenos.
They
he
was
dove
definitely
in.
raw
He
jalapenos. G.
dove into the jalapenos with the onions, dressing that bitches up with the cheese and the beef.
Yeah, G. I definitely was. It was
He
like
tried
a
to put
bite
me
of
on
Philly,
game, and
like
that
an
nigga-
upscale bite of Philly cheesesteak, man.
That nigga said, "That's not what I thought it was, but that shit still hits."
But that shit still a hit.
That shit
G.
still hits. Yeah, man.
So from there, Alex is touching down, G. You know what I'm saying? We
Alex at the Airbnb right now.
we finishing up at the
Right.
restaurant.
He at the Airbnb right now. They just touched down.
We head over to my favorite hole in the wall, G. I think it was a little too much for the out of towners, G.
It was too much.
It was too much. G.
It was too thick in there, man.
It was wall to wall black excellence. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
niggas was in that
crazy.
bitch ass to dick, G, in that motherfucker. From the door. John said, "Fuck all this shit, G."
Bro, I need my elbow.
They
man,
was
man. I don't
breaking
know how y'all
every
niggas
fire
was breathing in
code
there.
possible.
Yeah, because when you a
That's
big
strip
homie,
mall.
like
Yeah.
it's
Niggas was bumping me, stepping
yeah,
on me. I
yeah.
didn't feel. I felt claustrophobic in that motherfucker.
Good
man.
enough for you, John. They cater to everybody. You
They
just
do.
You didn't have to go far.
I
You
did.
just had to go next door.
Next door was my fucking vibe, man.
We
Tell
not
us
talking
about next door,
No,
G.
no. We're not talking about next door yet. Not
What
yet.
we gotta talk about? What we
Not
talking
yet.
about?
Because my wife almost had to put hands on a bitch right through the gate. You know what I'm saying? And my wife ain't no fighter, G, but like it was bitches that doing the most. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And you know,
I mean, welcome to be the out of towner, G.
hey,
But she held her own, G. I
she
watched
had
her
a-
hold
she
her own.
wasn't
G.
going. Because like I ain't gonna lie, G, if my wife ever get into a fight, I'm punching a bitch.
Y'all
Hold
ruined
on, what the fuck you
y'all,
want, nigga?
I don't know who that lady was, but y'all ruined her night, G. Her and her friend had
G.
to leave, G.
If that girl would have swung on my wife, I'd have beat the shit out of her and her nigga. Like
For the record,
if your wife or your girl get into a fight, is you swinging, nigga? Say you won't. Say you ain't.
I'm all in.
for the record, yeah, I'm clearing the bitch.
I'm home run.
My
knocking bitches
wife-
out.
Can be dead wrong. I'm gonna clear the bitch and yell at my wife in the car when we on the way
on
home.
the ride home.
Yeah,
I just want to know. I just want to know because like that was gonna be my first and my bitch moment. Because let a motherfucker swing on my wife, G.
yeah.
We're gonna jump that bitch, G, and I'm kicking in her face.
Listen,
Woman of the child.
I'm a
That's
bitch.
just the line.
I will say she did a phenomenal job holding her own. I sat back with this look like, well, go ahead, kid.
Well, go ahead.
Well, go ahead, handle your shit.
All
John,
right.
you swinging on bitches, G?
If it's about my lady, fuck yeah.
I didn't realize Drea was 4'7", G, when I pulled up, G. So like, you definitely got to jump a bitch.
She got the heart of a 6'9" nigga.
Facts.
Facts.
She got
Big
the heart
facts.
of a 6'9" nigga.
But look, but I ain't gonna hold
We
you,
all
Nate.
felt that shit firsthand, G. And I'm
Man,
gonna
I
tell
ain't
you
gonna
about
hold
that
you.
shit later.
I'm not swinging on a bitch, but I am gonna sit in the corner like Goldberg, and I'm gonna wait for the perfect spear
prepare to spear
opportunity.
that bitch.
Yeah.
Nah, G. I'm gonna hold that bitch arms and let my lady tune her ribs up, G.
If you hit my wife, I don't care who you are. If you hit my wife, it's up.
It's up.
It's supposed to be up.
That's my feeling.
Supposed to
You
be
touch her, I'm all in.
Say what you want to her. If you hit her, man, woman, or child, you're going to be in the ICU.
I think my wife pop off knowing that shit too, because like she knowing like I'm not ever gonna let.
That's
her
how she's
fight.
supposed to feel, though.
You know what I'm saying? So she's
supposed to know she good.
She be popping off at the mouth like when people do her, because she's a super mild mannered. She ain't gonna cause no trouble. But if you get into her space and you do some extra shit, she not gonna hold her tongue. So that means I gotta come up and just be a big nigga behind her.
Hey, let me tell you something, bro.
Just looking like a presence.
If your wife is with you, she can be as slick as Ric Flair. That's how she's supposed to feel.
Yeah. Because then
I agree.
Because then I gotta whoop the bitch and her nigga.
But
anyway,
we were super thick in there, bro. Like, it was not one of those things. Yeah. I think her nigga realized that point,
and they just started dancing all night.
It ain't worth it. We out of here. They
just started dancing all night, acting like they was the only motherfuckers there. Yeah, you better act like you only motherfuckers there, because you ain't realize we was in this bitch 13 deep.
So this is the problem with Nate. Nate would have beat up the wrong one, because those was not the ones. They was the friends, G.
The friends would get it too.
But you would have let the bitch that kicked it over get away. Like, you gotta beat the right bitch up if you gonna beat a bitch up. Like, word to my nigga Blueface, you beat the wrong bitch up. You know what I'm saying? We gonna talk about that.
We gonna come back to that.
We're gonna talk about that too.
The wrong bitch would have got beat up.
Everything we talking about tonight is gonna tie into everything later, man.
I was so mugging them bitches like, that's the bitch that was talking that shit.
That's the one, G.
Let me jump in here.
I definitely showed her nigga on the way out, G. Like, hey, watch out, little nigga.
Watch out, little nigga.
Watch out, little nigga.
So let me chime in here and keeping with chronological order. So I touch down, we get to the Airbnb. Immediately, I'm tripping over like little candles and sliding on rose petals.
Alex disrespected the teacup candles in the room. Hey, baby, it was Alex who fucked up the teacup candles.
I definitely did. I'm like, it's one of these. I walk in, I see the Chiefs pillows and balloons. I'm like, oh shit, Dre went all out for this nigga.
Hey man,
so okay, this weekend
out of here with
that
bullshit, man.
Nigga, I turn the corner and see a smorgasbord of liquor just sitting on the kitchen counter.
we had no food.
Thanks to your guys.
We didn't have a morsel of food.
There wasn't a bottle of water in that bitch at that
I was just gonna say we had 7 bottles of water. And 30 bottles of liquor, G.
We got that water from the gas station at 4 a.m. But go ahead, Alex.
I think Drea had that shit left in her trunk, G.
So me and the wife go upstairs, go ahead and get changed. Then Mark and Tahaja pull up like 30 minutes after we get there. Yeah. So we ready. We start drinking. We throwing back shots. So by the time we pull up to the spot where y'all at,
pause. That's one thing we didn't do. Like, we bought all that liquor and didn't drink a sip of that shit.
I cracked one of the bottles for the first time.
We had a couple shots.
We had one shot. We had one shot.
I had at least 2 shots.
Yeah, I had 2 shots too.
At Jaffe crib?
Yeah.
I'm talking about at the Airbnb.
No, at the Airbnb, we took 2 shots of Atakigo or whatever the tequila.
Yeah, we did take a shot of Atakigo. Yeah,
you're right. But we weren't where we supposed to be in.
But remember though, that was the blessing, because we was gonna red cup it to the car. And it was like 74 police cars for no reason.
It was definitely a police raid.
Yeah, like
outside the Airbnb.
Next door. The Amigos was getting it in, G.
It was seven squad cars lit up.
Bro, we would have walked out with the red cups. It would have been, the night would have been over before it started.
The Amigos next door was definitely getting it in.
Right. Go ahead, Alex. You're right.
They might have been on some illegal activity, G.
You're right.
So we pull up to the spot. So first we poke our heads into the cigar shop side of it. And we saying what's up to everybody. I'm like looking around like, yo, where the fuck is Jaffe at? So Nate like he next door. I'm like, next door? He got a section over there.
He pop his head into Urban Smoke.
Urban Smoke.
Urban Smoke is probably one of my favorite spots I've ever been in, G.
Facts.
It's probably one of my favorite spots.
We're gonna talk about Nate and his shenanigans at Urban Smoke.
Jaffe was next door at Urban Social, which is a sister club to Urban Smoke.
It's the main club.
It's a little bit more off the rafters, a little bit more unhinged at Urban Social. Urban Smoke was a little bit more
vibey.
It was more vibey. How would you describe Urban Social, Jaffe, though?
Urban Social, where you go to get drunk and have a good fucking time. They're
turn up
every song you want to hear.
In that bitch ass.
It's the turn up.
Pick the ass. Everybody.
Listen, if you ask the chick in the spot, that lets you know that spot where you need to be, G. Like that,
Yeah.
everybody in the city trying to be in there.
This is true.
So we pull up, right? I'm like, Nate, what y'all fit? Because we flew down here to celebrate this nigga birthday. So I gotta, that's the first dap I'm supposed to be giving when I touch down. So he like, oh, they next door. So we, bang it over to Urban Social. On the outside, it's like nobody standing out front. It's just one little security guard. It's almost, you can hear the music, but it ain't loud like when that door crack. Nigga, that door crack open, and it's literally, what you say, Nate?
Sweat.
Dick to booty.
Dick to ass, G.
Dick to ass.
From the door
Y'all
to
not
the
gonna shit on
bar.
my spot, G.
And we ain't sitting. We not sitting on the spot. Like it's lit, but like it's so lit that as you a big nigga,
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? You kind of gotta.
You gonna have to pause yourself as you go through that.
Hey, big homie, let me get by you. Hey, I got you, big. Hey, G. You good?
You got a couple niggas hips, G.
Yeah. Like,
You know?
like you definitely rubbed your junk against a nigga ass, at some point by mistake.
G.
Nah, bro. I'll let you clip the path. Nate navigated us to
I definitely
section.
full back that bitch in that motherfucker. Hey, watch out, little nigga.
Bro,
I meant-
you know when you
I'm gonna
shit
tell you
in
what
the
happened.
crowd,
Though.
when you shit me through the crowd, you put that elbow like
Yeah.
this. Yeah, you gotta keep it. You gotta keep a nigga up off you, so you put the elbow like this, G.
Yeah. Watch out, little nigga. Yeah.
So Nate led the way. I'm behind Nate, and then my wife is behind me. So we navigating through this tight ass crowd.
Pull back
We
that
get to where
bitch.
Jaffa after like 3 minutes of fishing through this crowd.
Yep.
And then my wife, she like pulled on me. I'm like, what's up? And she like, hey, this bitch pulled my hair when we was walking by.
You see
I'm
what I'm
like,
saying? Now we gotta jump
Point
another
out, where
bitch.
she at?
We
I'm
gotta
ready to-
jump another bitch now.
Right.
Usually it's the niggas out of line, G, but the bitches was
She was like, I
uncanny
was walking
tonight.
by and the bitch was dancing and she pulled my hair to like leverage
needed some
herself while
support,
she was
G.
dancing.
She needed
I'm
some
like,
support.
hold on, hell
Now we
no.
gotta-
Like,
now
point
we
out,
gotta
point out.
jump
She's
another
like, don't worry
bitch.
about it. Cool out. She kind of like elbowed her and shrugged her off and kept it pushing. But yeah, we almost had to tune up another chick.
Alex
But anyway,
definitely
we
showed
got-
up in the skinniest of skinnies, G.
The skinniest of
we
skinnies,
was
G.
ready. Looking real gutter, had all black on with the
Yeah.
with the hoodie and the fitted and shit.
And by the way, every nigga pulled up in a foreign, G. I just want to say that
Oh, yeah.
shit, nigga.
They was four
We just got to say that, nigga. Every nigga that was part of the crew pulled up in a foreign. And nobody discussed the shit. Everybody was just like, nigga, we out here.
That's-
G.
to
that's
be
how we
expected,
move.
G.
We're
It's
gonna
to
turn
be
up for the
That's
nigga
how we
homie.
move.
We're gonna turn up for the homie birthday. We're gonna put on for the homie, G. But go ahead, Alex.
Your foreign didn't see the
Chill, G.
next day, G, but
Chill, G.
I mean
Yeah, we
Chill.
that was that night, wasn't it? Oh yeah, that was
It didn't see-
Definitely that night.
We
it didn't
gonna
see
get there.
daybreak, G.
We gonna get there, but go ahead, G. Go ahead.
So anyway, yeah, we touched down. We linked up with Joff, daps and hugs with him and Dre. You know, everything was beautiful. Everything was all love, but it was too crowded, too many niggas in there. Pardon my language, but we had to get up out of there, and we pushed it back over to Urban.
You know
Smoke,
what you missed?
where the vibe was.
You know what you
What
missed? So immediately I identify there's no elbow room in here for me. So I go to Urban Smoke, you know what I'm saying? I get a stick. I
He was
got
over there by
a
himself for a full
mezcal
hour.
mule, right? I'm trying to get these niggas, I'm trying to coach these niggas over to a
Yeah.
friendlier environment. Them niggas say, man, just come over here, G.
Joffy
Pimp
set me
over
off.
there.
Joffy set me off, John. Joffy said,
Hey,
hey,
it's cool.
Hold,
It's
hold
cool.
on, G. The only reason I didn't come over there sooner, because Joffy was like, ain't no music over there, G. I was like,
It
so
was
them niggas over
definitely
there.
music over
Them
there.
niggas
It
over
was
there
definitely
smoking
music.
But
sticks.
this, hey, look, this
in
how
the
cool the
quiet,
bouncers
G.
were. This is how cool the bouncers were. I pimp over there with a
With the
lit
cigar.
cigar, and I'm
Yes.
smoking this bitch right in there. They was like, yo, you can't smoke in here. It wasn't no beef or nothing. Them niggas let me come outside, smoke on the patio. Like, they was mad cool, you know what I'm saying? Because it could have definitely went
He
left.
definitely pimped over the Urban Social with a lit cigar.
With the
Lit
stick,
cigar,
G.
it was in that bitch smoking,
Yeah.
man. And nothing.
and Buddy was like, oh, you can't smoke here. John was like, okay, cool. And hit the outside, G.
So
Yeah.
Nate definitely came in on the Donnell Jones set.
Yeah.
When Alex,
I did.
When Alex and Nate pulled back up, G, he was in his
Yeah.
Donnell Jones. Like,
He was in the
clubs
Donnell
don't do it
Jones.
like that.
He was in the
Genuine,
Donnell Jones, getting into the genuine set.
Jagged Edge. Yeah.
Getting into the
yeah,
genuine
yeah.
set. So
He
I was
was
like,
in-
It
oh,
definitely was
really
R&B.
bad.
I'm like, my beta missed all this shit, G, because like they was playing Boosie and Gucci and all them other niggas that she don't fuck with. So like she was in there just sitting there. I was like, all right.
They call me bad
Yeah,
ass.
yeah. And Joffrey got
Part
video
of this is
of-
my
of
fault
this.
because I'm a nigga that leave out the important details. I'm telling them niggas, yo, it's seats over here. I got tables over here. Come over here. I didn't know that there
You
was.
ain't tell us. You got to tell us about the music, G.
Yeah,
I didn't know. I thought y'all knew that
Joffrey
it was
literally
music.
said, "Nah, G, fuck that. Ain't no music over
Ain't
there."
no music.
So I'm
over
like,
there.
them niggas over there sitting in silence, smoking cigars.
Nah, bro.
No, fuck that shit. I'm not going over there. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So John
Yeah,
was over there
Urban Smoke
stanking.
was fire, bro.
John was over there stanking for about an hour. So then, like, I saw my wife starting to fade. I'm like, no, we got to keep this party going. So I got to at least find some air in this motherfucker. So we went out, got some air, because she was already tight. They almost had to jump a bitch, G. So I was like, let me find some air. So we just walked around, like, let's see what Urban Soul's talk about. John wasn't even over there. John had pimped back somewhere else. I don't even know where the fuck this nigga was at. So then we had went over there so we could.
Bro, wait. Do you know how humbling it is to tell a shorty, hey, yo, I need a table with like 8 people, right? And then the bitch gets you a table with 8 people, and then I'm there dolo for like 40 minutes.
You had to be looking
still
like
coming.
You had
I
to
had to
like
leave. I had to save face, man.
You had to be looking like a square. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, I had to save face, man.
John, if I can say anything, G, when we showed up, we showed up.
We showed the fuck up,
we
nigga.
did.
When we showed up, we showed the fuck up, G.
We showed the fuck up.
Urban Smoke became a cloud of fucking smoke.
A cloud of fucking smoke.
Yeah.
Big facts.
Yeah.
Nigga,
tell him why. Tell him why.
The nigga Nate damn near serenaded the whole fucking club.
Tell him the fuck why, nigga.
G, Alex was on the couches. You know what I'm saying? The wives was everywhere, G. Hooked out,
Sticks,
cigar out. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that came out. Boogie, Cousin, Baba, Mrs. Like everybody was in that bitch, nigga. It was a movie, G.
Y'all don't know. Y'all don't know how fortunate y'all were. Mark has a checkered history with club couches. All right,
Yeah,
we
bro.
was in
We heard.
fucking
He done broke
Memphis.
We
He
heard.
took one out. All right, he was in Memphis. He took one out, and then in Vegas, the
Vegas?
nigga fell off one. Yeah,
We heard. We
You
heard.
know, he got little legs, G. So he
We
fell
heard.
off
Little
one.
legs.
We definitely got little legs. We
You know what I'm
heard.
saying? And so he was able to navigate the couch in Urban Smoke flawlessly.
Good,
There were no
good.
accidents.
So when me and my wife put up the Urban Smoke, there was no seats at all. So like we finessed the bar. Then we saw some niggas get up and then found 4 seats and we finessed the seats. So I'm hitting John like, hey John, come back. It's finna be lit. So then John like, all right, I'm gonna be there in a second. That nigga took about 40 minutes. So then
Because I had a drink. I just paid for a drink when y'all text me, and it's like, you can't bring it in here.
word. That's cool. It's cool. So
It
then
took you 40 minutes to down a drink. G?
so then
Bro, it was straight tequila. Like I told Shorty I wanted a double of tequila.
I
She
told
brought me a
y'all niggas,
full ass cup of tequila.
all they do is pour heavy drinks,
yeah,
nigga.
they definitely do. You definitely said that shit all night. So like, I don't know if you ever seen 2 niggas try to finesse 2 different tables, but like niggas over there asking for chairs. I'm like, no, man, we got another party coming. They coming. Like, I had no idea Alex and Mark them was en route. So I see Alex come through. Definitely came through with the Travis Scott braids. Nigga, I was like, yeah, that's my nigga. G.
It's lit.
It's lit.
He was in H-Town, G.
Yeah.
Hey,
He was ready to
gotta
go.
represent.
You know what I'm saying? So like I started texting the niggas like, hey man, we got spots over here. You know what I'm saying? Like the wings is fire. We got hookah, the sticks is in the air. Nigga, come through, nigga. This is where we need to be at because we can at least talk in this motherfucker. Like Urban Social was so lit and there was so many motherfuckers in there that you had to yell to talk to the nigga. Yes, next to you.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and again, you want to be in that spot, but like to close the night out.
Oh yeah. We closed it out where we needed to close it
Urban
out.
Smoke was definitely the move. So niggas linked up, everybody shaking up, you know what I'm saying, doing all that shit. The sticks is in the air and they playing that shit. You know what I'm saying? So Nate in that motherfucker, hey,
bitch, I'm in my bag.
I'm making everybody in that bitch sing, G, making all the fat niggas in there dance type shit. You know, like that's what I do, bro. Like I was gonna get the part, we're gonna set the fucking tone for the weekend. You know what I'm saying?
I was over on the couch getting it in. I ain't care. I was happy to be in Houston, bro. Happy to see y'all niggas. It was up. They
turned the lights on and we were still in that bitch singing. They kind of kicked us out, but we was like, man, fuck. Anyway, so we got into the whips, G.
So now we race it back to the Airbnb.
We race it to the crib because like this what 2:00 in the morning?
At least, yeah.
It's about 2:30. We race it to the crib.
Of course, Joffy make it to the crib first.
We got about we got about a 20 to 30 minute trip.
Unscathed.
I see Alex leave the parking lot.
The wrong side.
Literally 20 seconds before I did. And he went the wrong way. I'm like, no,
wrong way.
I said, my nigga, this is a one way. How did he get this way? We got to go this way. He did some weirdo shit, G.
GTA, nigga.
And I wasn't finna do that shit. So it's me, my wife, and the big homie John in the whip. We in the foreign, G. We pushing it back to the crib. We get about 7 miles from the crib, G.
Now this is where, let me tell a story from here.
Okay.
All right. Now I'm gonna shoot you a little bit of bail, right?
Don't give
I'm already
no
knowing.
bail, G.
I've been drinking a little bit.
Even if you don't, because I'm on your ass, but go ahead, G.
I've been drinking a little bit. I need some snacks. I know it's no food in the crib, it's no water in the crib. I
Not a
told him,
snack.
Mind you, we got $600 worth of liquor in the crib.
I need
but-
some
but
Gatorade
nothing
and some
else.
Doritos. All right, I don't know why. That's what I felt like I
And
needed.
what
Right?
we on the hunt for, John?
We looking for a gas station, right? Now,
Anything.
Texas got this weird thing where you could pump gas at the gas stations, but the inside of them bitches is all closed.
See,
All right?
now that's why I went the opposite side of the street because it was a gas station.
Nigga, you
Right
did that
across
on
the street.
accident.
Yeah.
No, I
Yeah,
did
you
that shit on
was a
purpose.
complete accident.
Bro,
There's
Chauncey
no way
was
There's
you
no
knew-
way that shit was calculated, nigga.
Chauncey
You was just
like,
breaking
I
the
need
law.
some chips. She was like, I need some chips. I was
He
like, oh,
doesn't
say
come there
less.
with the
It's a
spicy
gas station
Doritos,
right
G.
here.
Now,
Exactly.
honestly, wait, but Nate,
I'm
before
like,
we continue with
she's
your
like,
story,
you
I got
gotta
a
go that
bone
way
to
and
pick
make
with
a
Alex.
U-turn. I'm like, no,
Talk,
I
talk.
don't. I
It's-
looked. It
it's
was
a
nobody
house.
coming.
It's a house full of 10, 12 niggas, and he got 99-cent bag of chips. Nigga, why not buy the full size bag of chips, nigga? Why not say, hey, I got the
He
snacks. And I
did.
know
I bought
everybody.
like 3 fucking big ass bags of
I don't
chips.
recall that.
G,
I don't
them
recall that.
chips was this big.
Definitely
G.
had the
Nigga, I
little
was
ass
drunk.
bag, yeah, G.
And it had so much air in that motherfucker. G.
I made up for it with the Sour Patches. the
It was
next time.
13.
Nobody wanted this nigga bought the biggest bag
Chill,
of Sour
G.
Patch
We not
Kids.
there
Everybody
yet.
eating
We're
Sour
not there
Patches,
yet.
bro.
We
We're
might
not there yet.
I didn't have a single Sour Patch Kid,
So,
nigga.
so John,
I don't eat
we
candy, so
we on the lookout for anything with lights.
Yes.
Anything with lights that look like it's open.
All the gas stations are lit up, but none of them are open. All right,
we
so
in a
there's
BMW X3.
we
Big
passing,
booty as hell in that
we,
motherfucker.
we zipping down this road, and I say,
Dark
yo,
as fuck.
I say that shit look open, right? Nate doesn't have enough composure to
Or awareness.
to like, okay, let me slow down, hit the turn lane. He just looks that direction and ends up smoking the curb. I mean, fast as shit, yeah, G.
Boom. Yeah,
knock the
yeah.
whole alignment out there.
Woke everybody up. I
So-
was kind of half out of it. He woke everybody up.
Immediately the wheel went from here to here. And I kept driving. And I'm asking these niggas, knowing that the shit smoked. I'm like,
Yeah.
no, we cool, G. We cool.
He's like, you
Nigga,
think the shit
oh,
flat? I'm
I
like,
said, you
nigga.
think this shit flat? John said, that shit's definitely flat. It went from here, G, to here, G. Like the alignment nigga shifted.
The
immediately.
nigga hit the median at like 45 miles an hour.
God damn.
The car didn't
So-
just flat, G. The tire exploded at that point.
Yeah, the tire was done for. It was done for in ways that I've not seen a tire done for.
This is facts.
So at this point, an hour has transpired, right? And we pull up to the crib and like around the corner, and I'm thinking like, damn, we finna be the last ones
We were
getting back.
7 miles from the 7 minutes from the crib. Go ahead.
It was
Bro.
2 miles from the crib.
I get a call. All I hear is come pick me up. I'm like, nigga, what? Like, pick you up from where? Y'all should have been at the house
I'm
already.
dropping a location.
All right, cool.
Dropping the loke. Just
So
come
Chauncey
through.
like, well, just drop me off. I'm like, well, hold on. How many people in the car? John, like everybody. I'm like, all right, cool.
Mind
So
you,
I
they
dro-
sent the bat signal to everybody. I had just got up
Yeah.
to leave to go pick them motherfuckers up at the same time. Chauncey walks into the house and I'm like, where's Alex? She said, oh, he went to pick up Nate and John them. I think they busted up their car. I was like,
we
they just
called the first
me.
motherfucker that answered, G. Like,
I said, they just called me. I
The
was here, like,
first-
she was like,
the first motherfucker that said he was en route, that's who we called, G.
she said, I think he just wants to drive the car over 100 miles.
Let me
an
give
hour."
y'all a
So-
caveat to let y'all know that this fat
Yeah.
shit is a lifestyle.
yeah. it's
So he
like-
smokes the tire, right?
yeah.
We get out, we examine the tire. I'm like, all right, so
Niggas
this
ain't
car's
putting on
done.
that niggas ain't putting that motherfucker into Sparrow.
Bro,
No,
we
we definitely
tried to.
said
We
that
looked,
shit.
there wasn't a spare. But so after we realized it wasn't a spare, I was like, well, I'm gonna go here and get these snacks.
Shit.
I'm gonna get these
Since
snacks.
we gotta wait,
Yeah.
Mind
we gotta wait ahead of
we,
us.
we pulled up to what looked like an open gas station. The lights was on and shit, but
There was a
the
car
pumps
parked in
was on.
front.
The pumps was on, but obviously you can't get into this.
There was,
motherfucker, like
it was
John
locked.
said.
The door was locked.
So John
These-
tried to get on this fat shit. I'm on the phone with Roadside. It got the best customer service of all time. These motherfuckers like, oh man, come out there. Hey man, drop the location. Where you guys at? Okay, cool. Hey, there's no spare. You in a foreign. They don't usually keep spares in that motherfucker. Hey, go ahead, lock the doors. I said, hey, look, it's 3 a.m. out here. My guy's close. Can I just leave the car here? You know what I'm saying? And can y'all take care of this? They said, oh, absolutely, Mr. Hillman. No problem. Go ahead, lock the door. And then tomorrow morning, I'm gonna set up an Uber for you to go to the airport, pick up another car,
Pick your,
and it's gonna be
choice.
no problem. I said, you sure? I even called the fuck back and talked to another
Yeah, call
motherfucker,
back.
and they told me the same shit. So,
Boy, they was nice as shit. They felt like it was their fault.
the best
They
customer
didn't know
service.
this nigga
They didn't know
smoked
I
the curb
smoked.
looking for Flaming Hots.
Nigga, it wasn't just the tire that exploded. The rim had a crack in that motherfucker about this long, G.
Nigga.
But anyway, you know what I'm saying? It ended up being their fault. Fuck them niggas, G. Because at the end of the day, we got home. Alex came up playing Corley Ray, G.
He did.
pulled up.
Y'all skipping the bogus location y'all tried to drop me.
No, we
Definitely
gave
had
you
my
the
nigga
correct
Al.
location.
We gave
Riding
the
around in
address.
circles, G.
We gave him the
Nigga,
address.
it took me
Look,
30 minutes to find y'all.
let me say this.
Landmarks, all kind of shit.
Most black people, when they want to give somebody directions to where they are, they end up doing this cryptic ass like the corner of this and this and this. We gave this nigga an actual address,
We both
and
dropped the
instead of
location.
him navigating off the
pulling up.
actual address, he was like, "What's the intersection?"
That nigga say,
Nigga, we are in a city
I
we
see
don't
it.
know.
I see it
We
at
can't
home.
give you an
It's a
intersection, all right?
Ross over here.
Nigga, but I
Yeah.
need the black directions, bro. I
No.
need the intersection.
You have a
John
phone and a
legit-
GPS.
That shit
Swap
had
his
me
location.
driving fucking 30 minutes away. I'm like, nah, that
And
can't
for
be.
He
y'all
kept
don't
telling us,
know,
like, bro, y'all
Alex-
30 minutes away. I said, we are 2 miles from the
2
house.
miles. And
There's
for
no
those
way
who don't
I
know,
could walk it in 30 minutes.
Alex is an Android user and John is
Yeah.
an iPhone
Oh, yeah.
user. So
So
John
the
just
location.
he just couldn't
was
just
dead.
drop the location. So I, as another Android user, ended up dropping my location. The link
Dirty
didn't work
ass
or some
phones.
shit. Didn't
Yeah,
work.
the link
So-
definitely didn't
Yeah.
work.
So I also have an iPhone as well.
Weak
So
ass Android.
I try to drop
Yeah.
the low. I try to drop the low. Anyway, Alex eventually found us. Pulled up.
Off of landmarks.
Pulled up playing Corley Ray at jiggy levels, nigga.
Because girls are players
At
too.
the
Yeah,
jiggiest
bro.
level.
Like
Yeah.
the loudest.
And I promise you, nobody in the car was trying to hear that shit other than that nigga at that moment, nigga. Like, motherfuckers
Bruh.
was tight. We was sitting out there for 45 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Niggas was hungry as fuck because we don't got no food at the crib, G. We drunk
About to
as
catch another flight.
this
Apple bottom make a wanna bite.
he playing
I
that
just
shit
wanna
like
I just
a
want to
good
have
night.
a good night.
he playing
I
that
just
shit
want to
like
have a good night.
he playing this
Hold up.
shit like that shit just came out and it was the flyest shit ever.
Alex,
John,
That's my
John
idea,
more or
bro.
less
Alex
told him
was
to
just
turn
trying
that
to
shit
have a
off.
good night, G.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I
Didn't
pulled
know-
up.
Definitely asked that nigga to
everybody
turn that
fit in the
bullshit
whip.
off.
Yeah.
In the Benzo, everybody fit. First
Pretty
off, I
sure.
hopped out. I had to
Barely.
inspect the car. So I did a 360 around the whole car. I got to like the front.
You know, Alex Pops is a mechanic, G. So he
Yeah.
had to inspect the whip, G.
I was gonna see, like, man, maybe I could MacGyver
No,
this shit and
no,
get these
no.
niggas moving.
Put a band-aid on this
You
hole.
can't.
For the record, man, shout out Al Legrone, man. One time that nigga was like, I'm not gonna do your brakes. I'm gonna tell you how to do your brakes, you know what I'm saying? Since I'm not charging you. And literally that nigga did my brakes, G. All right.
It's
Hey, I
Al
just sat
LeBron
there and
Alex
talked to the
dad?
nigga,
Is
G.
that his daddy?
His dad
Yeah.
name is Al, yeah, man.
Because the first time these niggas ever pulled up the Kankakee, this nigga whole tire fell off his axle, G. Because
Hey,
he
hey,
came to Kankakee
not-
with 800 pounds worth of niggas
Not
in,
to
in
divert from
a
the
two-door
story.
car, G.
Not to divert from the story. I don't know if you noticed, Nate. Nigga, when we tapped your line, it was straight fear in our voice. Nigga, that's what we seen the
Yeah.
Klansmen in
Yeah,
Braidwood. We was in Braidwood, Illinois.
Terrified.
That's the first time I seen Klansmen like with the full like joints on.
And
I
I came
said,
to save
Nate,
the day. I came to
Come
get my
fucking
niggas.
get us, G.
I came to
Yeah,
get my
bro.
niggas.
Come
And
get
the
us
Oldsmobile
the fuck
LS
right
said,
now,
Y'all
G.
car broke down and y'all saw some actual Klansmen.
No, his
Some
car didn't
niggas.
break down.
Klansmen,
This nigga
G.
tire broke off the fucking axle, G. Like,
It didn't break off the axle.
not the axle, but the
Let me
Yes,
tell
there
you what
was
happened. This is a quick
5
story.
lugs. There was like 2 left. It was
This
older
is a
than
diagram
real
we
life.
drove-
Yeah,
we drove from
it
DeKalb,
works.
bro.
It works. It works.
We drove from DeKalb in a 93 Ford Thunderbird. It's like
Yes.
7 of us plus
It's
football
7.
equipment.
It's 800 pounds of niggas in the Ford Thunderbird, G.
Definitely.
The lugs gave up by the time it was time to go home, bro.
Couldn't
We,
make
we
Bro,
got
it
about
was-
10
the
miles.
car
outside of
ride started
Kankakee.
with 5 lugs. It
That
was
bitch
2 left.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
like, yo, the tire's doing something funny. I was like, nah, nigga, just ride that bitch. He's like, nah, G, I'm gonna pull over. We look,
Yeah.
it's only 2 lugs left. So now we got to get off in Braidwood, Illinois.
Yeah.
Nigga, when I
Dark
sent the
as
cats
fuck.
hop out of
And
the pickup,
Braidwood low key a sundown town, G.
it was, G. When I sent the niggas with the white joints, the hoods on, I said, Nate, bro, come
Get-
get us.
Come get us.
Right
Not now.
the fuck now,
Not
G.
now, but right now. So I
now, G.
pulled up in the Oldsmobile LSS with the leather so soft.
I don't know
all,
how the fuck we all fit in there.
all 15 of them
Bro,
niggas.
we was gonna. I would have rode the trunk to get the
Had
fuck
them
up out of
niggas-
Braidwood, Illinois.
had them niggas sleeping in my living room. G,
Bro,
threw them
I've
niggas some
never been so
blankets.
happy to sleep. Oh, I think
Yeah,
I slept
bro.
on the floor.
Threw
Like I
them
was
niggas some
like,
blankets.
nigga, shit, I'm
Threw them
safe.
niggas some blankets, G. Yo, a couple bottles of water, G. And
Yeah, G.
by 7 a.m., Alex Senior was en route, G. And
Oh yeah.
he somehow got that motherfucking car.
Nigga welded on new
And
love.
all the niggas. Anyway, like it's a shame that he wasn't there that night because that car wasn't moving from that gas station.
But Alex jumped out to inspect the car. G, what you see when you
He wasn't going to
Alex,
fix it.
Nigga.
I need to understand what Alex saw
Nigga,
when he
when I
inspected
hopped
the
out
car.
to look at the car, I seen the whole. It was like
The
the
rim was
gas on the
obliterated.
rim was like broken, fractured.
Chill,
It was
G.
broke so much that it like sliced the tire.
Chill,
I was
G.
like, oh yeah, y'all niggas out of there.
Chill,
Y'all
G.
is out of there.
Nate, what the fuck was
Like
you
nigga,
doing?
what did you do?
G.
It
Bro,
looked like
I
you, like,
pointed
turned
in a
to the corner.
direction, and
Turn.
instead of Nate just turning his
G,
head, he
that's-
turned the wheel. Like
John-
I was
John,
like,
So we driving on a dark road, John. Like we looking
The
at
road
spots.
was well
any place
illuminated.
with
You
lights.
say well illuminated?
the
G?
road was
wasn't.
well illuminated.
It wasn't. John, any place with lights, John. Like, oh, they probably got Doritos. Them motherfuckers probably got Takis. So I'm like, I'm looking. He
Nigga
like,
looking
oh,
for
Don't put no
Takis, G.
Takis on me. I don't
like,
fuck with Takis.
He like, oh, this spot definitely look over. I said, huh? Boom. Like it was that quick.
It looked like you cut the wheel when
Bro,
you did
I
it.
ain't gonna
It
hold
was
you.
that quick.
All I had tunnel vision, and I didn't know Nate drove with tunnel vision. I just wanted the purple bag of Doritos.
Yeah, he
All right,
So
so
y'all
that's
wasn't
like-
on no main road, bro. That's why I couldn't find y'all. Y'all was like tucked behind
Yeah,
some
it was some weird
Home
shit.
Depot or some shit, like off on the.
It was like a
little
road
side road.
behind
He
the
started
main
naming
road.
stores. He was like, "Y'all buy Ross,
No,
nigga." I don't fucking
said
know.
At
Yeah,
home,
like
he said at home is my
that's what it
landmark.
was. At home, yeah.
At home, it's a TJ Maxx over here. I see a Starbucks. Anyway, so Al pulled up playing the Coley Ray, got us to the crib. You know what I'm saying?
Let me tell you how real my niggas is.
Hold on.
G.
The
What's up?
location never worked though.
You
Still,
got that.
to this
You
day.
got that. Chill, G. You got that.
No, listen, I'm gonna tell you how though, because it was the at home store, right? And then y'all told me the name of the gas station. So I found
Fuel
at home
Max.
store on the
Fuel
map,
Max.
Fuel
and then I
Max.
zoomed in till I found a Fuel Max. And I'm like, oh, y'all niggas around the corner. I was like, okay, I'll be there in a second. That's how I ended up finding y'all.
My
None of them
nigga.
locations, address, none of that shit worked.
We got
I had
that.
to,
We got
I
that.
had to figure out a way to make it work.
Al got us there, and we in that bitch fresh off Coley Ray, bumping in our headset, being tired, right? So we
All
get
right,
there,
go ahead,
and
Joe.
then we meet the big homie Jafito.
So most niggas would have just came home and said, "Fuck it, man. Not having the best night. I'm going to bed."
She.
That is not what these niggas do.
This night number one. This
Alex
night
say,
number one.
Alex say, "Nigga, I come prepared with the mics, nigga. I do this karaoke shit, nigga. It's 4 a.m. and you know
Don't
what's
matter.
up, nigga. Nigga, when I say the karaoke was phenomenal
The karaoke started at 4 o'clock in the morning.
at 4 in the
Yeah,
morning,
bro.
4 o'clock in the morning karaoke.
4 o'clock it started.
Niggas is, but at the same time as the karaoke, nigga, every bottle of liquor is getting
Right.
open and poured up, nigga.
Yeah.
Everybody's there. It's everybody. Everybody who was out, minus Baba and the missus, was there. Now, Drea and Kia,
They tapped out.
Immediately fell asleep. They
They
tapped
They was
out
asleep on the
immediately.
couch.
sleeping
Kia was
pretty on the
sleep.
couch.
Kia was sleeping in the car while I was on the phone with Roadside Assistance. She tapped out early.
They sleeping pretty on the couch, G. They have no wherewithal what's going on.
This is a fact.
But nigga,
Till niggas got to blowing, then they started to wake
We
up.
didn't make it past the kitchen before we got to singing, G. Like,
Oh, yeah.
no, we didn't make it past the kitchen. You know,
you name the song, it got sang, nigga.
Sir.
Every song was sung, nigga, in that 2.5 hour window, bro.
This is a fact.
Yeah.
Like every fucking song. I learned shit about y'all niggas. I never knew John was the R&B nigga that John don't put himself
John
out
got
there.
way more R&B chops than he
John-
put on.
Hey,
John
man.
told me,
Way
John
more.
said, Jaffe, let me get Beauty by Drew Hill.
Hey, I mean, classic. It's classic.
I look at, I say,
That nigga damn to turn niggas mics off and went dolo.
Dolo,
He
G.
didn't
I
want
did.
nobody ad-libbing
I
on this
was singing
shit.
my heart out on that joint,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Like,
Crying.
but a nigga like
You know what I'm
Jaffe
saying?
would never, like, I would never assume that my nigga John is a beauty nigga. You know what I'm saying? But listen, I got a newfound respect for the nigga, bro.
Yeah.
I
So-
mean, it's a time and a place, man. I fucks with the R&B when it's appropriate.
Needless to
It's
say,
always appropriate.
needless to say, we didn't end karaoke on night one until about 6 a.m.
Nah.
Big facts.
It's about 6 a.m. We end karaoke. Niggas like, all right, man, motherfuckers got to at least shut our eyes, G. But we linked up all weekend.
We got brunch at noon.
We got brunch at noon. now hold that thought, y'all. Hold that thought. Because brunch at noon. And I want to rewind the tapes back to when I told y'all Roadside Assistance said they had the car for me. 7 a.m.
Talk your shit, G.
7 o'clock
Yeah,
in
I
the
still
morning
don't know how you made it.
at the airport. So Nate singing his heart out, no voice. And I'm like, nigga, I got to get to the airport at 7 a.m.
Hold on, you got up in the morning?
He did.
We close our eyes about 5:45, 6 o'clock. I wake up 7:15, hit the link on the roadside. The Uber come, hey, Jose outside. Cool, your ride is here. Me and my wife pull up.
It's a smooth transition so far.
Nigga, we at the airport. We at the airport by 7:50. We at the airport by 7:20. It's about a 5-minute ride from the Airbnb to airport. We there 7:20. Niggas like, all right, man. Well, what you here for? I'm like, well, these motherfuckers told me I got a car. Hey, somehow the car went on flat last night. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It just went on flat. But you know, I got roadside. I picked up the insurance. All that shit, man. I'm good. I'm covered. So I'm looking for a car. They're like, hey man, I ain't got nothing for you, homie. You know what I'm saying? We don't even know where that car at. I said, record scratch? Skirt? What? You don't know where the car at? I said, y'all motherfuckers said y'all picked it up. My responsibility with the car ended when y'all told me to lock the doors, G. Somehow the car got impounded.
What?
You did park it at a gas station overnight.
By their instructions. Somehow the car got impounded. Alamo did not have any idea where this car was at. So they put a recovery request in.
That's
all kinds of nigga. So Alamo is a sister company of Enterprise, which we get discounts with, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? So hey, chill, G. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? So Alamo don't know where the car is. So like, I can't give you another car until we at least know where this other car at. So this shit goes on literally for 5 or 6 hours. So during this 5 or 6 hours, my wife has a makeup appointment. Remind y'all, we got brunch at 12. You know what I'm saying? We didn't even leave to get to brunch until 2 o'clock.
You know what I'm saying? The Rezos was at noon. We didn't get there anywhere close to noon.
And that had nothing to do with this car situation, by the way. Anyway, so we're doing all this shit. We're trying to find, and I'm on the phone with these niggas like, hey, I'm not paying for this shit, and y'all gonna give me the best motherfucking car in the lot. I get my pick of the litter. These motherfuckers out here like, oh man, anything you need, man. Like, I'm sorry, man. So all that happens. We en route finally to brunch. You know, I was gonna backseat that motherfucker in one of these niggas' car. Alex went and got the smallest car he possibly can get.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
So nobody in the car with him.
Knowing that every nigga that he was gonna be around was 300 plus.
That small. It was a photo sedan.
Nigga, but your seat,
that bitch was tight as hell.
Yeah, it's a photo sedan until you got in the driver's seat and you
kick that bitch all the way back, nigga.
You kick that motherfucker back, G. Anyway, Joffy dropped me off. They put me in the coldest Benz, nigga. You know what I'm saying? LED lights everywhere. Shit was looking crazy. We get the brunch. And brunch was a motherfucking vibe, G.
It's a vibe, G.
No. Hold on. We gotta rewind. The first brunch spot. Yeah, are you gonna put them on? You gonna put them on blast, G?
Go ahead.
You should, man. They said it was a soft opening.
Who got there first? Who got there first?
Alex
got there first.
I got there first.
I think we got there at the same time.
No, hold on, John. Who'd you ride with?
Mark.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was me, you, Mark.
So yeah, I went shopping.
Hold on. I was just gonna say, Alex disappeared for 4 hours, G. While he was buying that big ass thing of Sour Patch Kids, G. Like Alex went looking for a jacket.
For the record, Alex got a 75-pound bag of Sour Patch Kids from Ross. Of all places.
We have to preface this by saying Houston was cold as fuck this weekend.
One weekend it was cold.
It was so cold that the reason why we was late to brunch is because every nigga in the crib had to go find search for jackets.
And
I can't prepare. I didn't have to go search for jackets.
G.
Yeah.
So I ended up at Ross and fucking Dillard's, but I found a couple jackets. So at this point, everybody departing the crib because I was trying to get them to wait for me, but then I guess everybody got antsy and was ready to go.
That's
So
why
I was
we
like,
missed
fuck
our
it,
brunch appointment.
I'll just meet y'all there. That is not why we missed the brunch appointment.
That is definitely why, because
No,
nobody wanted to leave.
Not
town.
just you, because I was with Jaffe shopping for jackets as well, because I had to buy my wife a jacket for somewhere else too, nigga. So it wasn't just you. We was all
That
searching
she
for
never
jackets.
wore.
Oh, okay.
She
So, yeah,
I'm motherfucker over lap.
I'm trying to catch up, and I get a text from my wife telling me, "Come get me right now," because Mark is driving like a damn fool. So Mark ended up renting a BMW M8 with the AMG kit, like loud pipes. This shit ignorant as hell, right? So she's terrified in the backseat because Mark drive like a damn bat out of hell, bro. Especially when he got something with some power. John was in there, so the wife was terrified. I'm trying to figure out where they at, trying to catch up. They like, nah, he'll drive normal. He be cool. So anyway, I'm still hitting it though. I'm doing about $110, $115 in this Benzo, and I end up catching up to him.
Playing all the Coily Ray hits, by the way.
Oh yeah, I was vibing.
Coily Ray,
me by myself. We had
Trippy,
Trippy, we had Coily Ray. Might have had some Ice
You had
Spice.
who?
Oh God!
You listen to Ice Spice on purpose?
This nigga
No, this is a
said
playlist.
Ice
I let the playlist.
Trippy and Coily Ray. Just
Worst
the
playlist
worst.
ever.
The worst playlist.
So anyway, fast forward, we get to 80 Bar. Andre Johnson and Owen Daniels, Houston Texans legends, have opened up a restaurant, bar, brunch spot. So we pull up. There's a doorman at the door. There's a valet guy going in. And
we
out
had
the
a
building.
reservation. We had a reservation, and we paid the deposit. You can't miss that part.
And the valet was asking for 50. At the door.
He was asking for
$50?
50.
The valet
I pull in the
asked for
main
50.
parking lot because nobody's there. So I'm thinking it's just open parking. He like, hey, bro, it's 50. I'm like, what? He like, yeah, it's 50 there or 20 if we take you to the other lot and park. I'm like, don't worry about it. I'm going to just park in this bank parking lot right
He
next
agreed
door.
to let us go inside and peek first.
So we get there, Mark and them pull up right behind me. We go inside. It's two women sitting in the foyer just looking bored as fuck.
Yeah.
And we confused. The one girl got on like a white dress like she just came from a wedding reception or something. The other chick just sitting there looking basic in street clothes, just playing with her phone. So we all just pimping and turn the corner and look. I'm trying to be like polite and discreet. These niggas, John and Mark, loud as fuck. Oh, this place ass. Let's get the fuck out of
it.
Why was it ass? Why was it ass?
It was first off, it was nobody in there. The food was in this tucked off corner with like two lunch ladies. All right, so they had lunch ladies in there serving. They had like 4 little like hot pans of food.
What was
it
they
was
serving?
like a pan
Hold
of.
on. We gotta go back.
Alex made them pump the French toast, G.
So we go back. We about to exit. The host is like, where y'all going? John like, man, this shit ass. We out of here. She like, well, hold on. She's like, what's the problem? We got drinks. You buy a drink, you get free food. So we like, okay, well, what's to these drinks? So
hold
on.
Hold on. What was the ticket for the bottle that they tried to make us buy by having a section in this spot?
400 plus for the bottle to just sit down and eat.
If you wanted a section in this spot, you had to buy a bottle.
Bro, of course
the minimum cost for a bottle.
Look, they had the equivalent of Oscar Mayer bologna sandwiches for breakfast food. All right, so of course they was gonna give us that shit for free if we bought a bottle. It was the ultimate finesse.
Alex texted me and said these motherfuckers are serving grits and French toast. This ain't it. Verbatim. I was 20 miles away because remember I was picking up my car, so I was gonna pull up a little bit late. So Alex said, this spot ain't it. They serving grits and French toast.
Bro, Nate.
Bro, the host tried to salvage it though. She was the funniest part of the whole thing. She was like, well, it ain't peak hours yet. So I was like, oh, so when is peak hour? She paused for like 30 seconds. No response.
She really did.
She's like, well, actually, this is a soft opening. We haven't really fully opened yet. She like, so I'm like, okay, cool.
They don't even know where they peak hours.
She's like, well, what's up with the kitchen? She's like, is the kitchen all the way open? Because, it's a group of us. We all come and eat brunch. She was like, oh, well, I can show you the food. So she take me to this little back VIP room. I think is what it normally supposed to be.
Oh, God.
So she pull open the door and it's literally this little teeny, like, I don't know if she was Asian or Mexican or whatever. This little 5'3" woman standing there with the lunch lady get up.
Two lunch ladies, G. Yeah, like they weren't serving.
It's
Song, G.
4
They was
catering
lunch
trays
ladies.
of food, bro. The first one she pop open, I see 4 pieces of French toast and like 3 waffles, bro. Like
And
half.
meanwhile, everybody needs to know that we not just vain and just be and not appreciative. Niggas ain't had food, nigga.
All
Because
day.
remember,
14,
it wasn't
15
no
hours.
food in the Airbnb.
Since the meats.
It's nothing but liquor
Bro.
on our stomach, bro. And niggas ain't eat. So this is brunch, but like this is our first time eating since
And we woke up drinking too.
facts since consuming mad liquor. But go ahead, Alex.
So she pop open the second catering tray, and there's an unadulterated full tray of just grits with the butter still sitting on. Ain't nobody scooping
Yeah.
grits at all. So then we get to the third tray, and it's like the little half joints in there. Them bitches is empty, bruh. And then she get to the fourth tray, she popped that one open, and it's some dried up bacon, look like it's been in that
Yeah,
bitch for
the
about 3
bacon
hours.
was tragic, man.
I'm like,
Bro,
we cannot stay here like
Bro.
under any circumstance, because if y'all would have pulled up there,
Like
y'all would have been angry.
we can't let the
I'm trying
birthday
to-
boy see this shit,
Yeah,
nigga. Let's
nah.
get the fuck
Fam.
out of here.
Mm-mm.
We can't
like there was so many red flags. The valet, first off, the nigga, he knew he was gonna get 1 or 2 cars the whole day. That's why he was charging 150. I mean,
Mhm.
he was like, "Shit, at least I get $100 or something on the day for the 2 cars that pull up." All right, the Alex is really not doing it justice. One of the shorties did look like she just came from a wedding. The other shorty was in like gym clothes. All right, she was in gym clothes on a laptop.
Workout gear.
Yeah, G, like she clearly had no intention of seeing guests that day, man.
Bro. Y'all would have been mad knowing y'all put a deposit down walking into that. So we
Well,
had
nigga,
to like
we
we
were mad.
did.
we had to divert.
There was a
We did put a
deposit
deposit
down.
on it, nigga.
And they was gonna make us pay $430 for a bottle
They
of
found for
Tito's.
even taking y'all money for that shit, bro.
They was
Like,
gonna make us pay a $430 ticket for a bottle of Tito's at a minimum,
that's
G.
insane.
A minimum. Oh,
Yeah.
we gonna talk about niggas overpaying for bottles here in a second. G. But go ahead. Go ahead, Alex.
So long story short, I get a call from Joff. He like, man, what's the move? What's up with the spot? So I
Joff
run
finally
down.
pulled up because Joff dropped me off at the car.
I didn't realize he was
Joff
outside.
pulling up. He was pulling up late. I was 15 minutes behind y'all.
So he like, man, I'm outside. I'm like, oh, we just left. I was like, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. I know y'all deposit down for this spot, but that ain't it, bro. These niggas had 4 pieces of French toast and like 3 half Belgian waffles, bro. We gotta move. He like, damn, nigga, you know the exact count.
Buffet style.
I'm like,
Belgian
nigga, it
waffles.
was so few pieces I could instantly, count the pieces of food in the tray. It was that little. So anyway, we pimp it over the atomic bottle, and then it was up from there. So I'll let y'all jump in now.
We got to atomic bottom. I pull up as these niggas pulling up because I was probably equal distance from where atomic bottle was from this other place. So we pull up at the same spot. We all get out. We go up in. It's vibing. It's a little. I don't think we ever uncovered if it was a stud or if it
Still
was
a
actually
nigga
a
to
dude.
meet you.
Whoever the fuck it was,
The
You
host.
look like Lazy Bone.
the host Lazy Bones in that bitch getting it pumping. So we pull up. By this point, by the time we pull up, we get to a spot, seats about 10, 12 niggas, big ass booth. John
Yeah.
sits next to me. And by this point, my nigga John is scarred. G. John,
The liquor has done its
G,
job.
it has
has
taken
reached
a
its
hold.
limits.
It has taken a hold of my nigga. I was like, where the fuck was he even drinking at? Oh,
Exactly.
Everything. At
by the
house
way,
that
the
morning.
first time we was introduced to Whipped as a group was prior to us hitting out. So niggas, the shots of Whipped was already going
During
before we even
karaoke.
left. Yeah, I mean it was already going.
On top
So-
of healthy pours of tequila at
Yeah,
this point.
they took more Addictivo, Whipped. It was all kind of shit flowing. So John, we get to brunch and John is fucking scarred, and John is big homie and me the whole time, nigga. Like, hey G, we really needed this shit. I love you, G. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey
Facts.
G, I need this shit, G. Like, hey, I'm a little tight and my wife ain't here, G, but hey, I love this shit, G. Like, we need
Nigga definitely had a
G,
motherfucking bitch
this nigga like
about
and-
his wife not being at the,
and
at the function.
he kept crying and he kept trying to play it off like it was allergies.
Yeah, that nigga had a
Bro,
tear
it wasn't
the whole
allergies.
Bro,
day.
I did not cry.
No, this nigga was crying real tears.
There was no cry. I got watery eyes, G.
Back to the
Exactly.
story. Back to
Go
the
ahead.
story. So John is telling me about
Big
all
homie
the
and you
shit.
all night, G.
Nigga, I love you, G. Hey, we need this. So like, and again, he crying. He gonna tell you he wasn't crying. He gonna tell you his
Warrior sweat.
allergies.
Warrior
That
sweat,
nigga was
G.
crying tears, G, because like he was so in the moment, G.
He's in
And
the moment, G.
so like at this point, it's still we at the brunch menu. So
G, hold on. We buying towers.
we ain't there
Mimosa
yet.
Towers.
We ain't there yet. We get the menu, okay? We get the menu.
Okay.
So the first thing, niggas ain't looking at food yet. Niggas looking at drinks. Is that's the mold.
Let
we
me
on.
stop you. Let me stop you. I got there before y'all. I was so scarred. I needed some sort of sustenance. I told the bitch, just bring me some chicken. All right. I don't care.
This is a fact.
I don't
That's
care
how you got
what,
your chicken so
And,
quick.
and
what
they
the
shorted
order
his
is.
chicken.
Bring
and
me
they,
some chicken.
And they shorted his chicken, by the way.
They definitely did. I gave her no direction. I said, bring me some chicken. All right.
He ordered 8 wings. They brought him
Like
3 full wings.
Yeah.
So like
Yeah.
if he got 3 full wings at a minimum, it was 6 wings. So they shorted him a whole wing. Anyway, so
Chicken was ass, by the way.
everything was I don't know. Anyway, we get the menu.
chicken was definitely weak, man.
We get the menu. Like it's brunch time, so they got these towers of mimosas. So niggas look around and say, y'all want to get a tower? Jaffe order a tower. We order a tower. Them motherfuckers brought us orange juice, nigga. I ain't gonna. It was orange juice with no liquor in that motherfucker whatsoever. So them motherfuckers is flowing. We getting lit off in orange juice, acting like we drunk, because we wasn't drunk at all. Motherfuckers
Nigga, we was
getting
drunk from the day, nigga.
I know,
We just
but I'm
happen to be eating.
yeah, we was just eating. So now the food is flowing. So they had a bottle package, right? So John looked at me and said,
A
Hey.
happy hour, a brunch bottle.
John said,
$150
so like
a
it was
bottle.
$150 a bottle. They had everything on there, all type of shit. You know, you name it, it was on there. $150 a bottle. John looked at me, I look at him, I said, nigga, this is a good deal. Let's do this. So John was like, all right, let's do this. He ordered this shit. You know what I'm saying? He ordered a bottle of Casamigos Reposado, right?
Reposado,
Yeah.
Reposado, right? Shorty come out. Okay, cool. Shorty come out. Bring the tab. John get quiet for a second, G. and he looked at me. He said, "This not what she. This not what she quoted me, G.
John, give us,
Price is
give
not
us your
what she
version. G.
quoted.
This not what
So
she
look.
quoted me.
Look, most of the time, you might have sticker shock at a bottle purchase, right? But you don't
Always.
know until after you've had the bottle, so it doesn't sting as much. Shorty brought the receipt
Before the bottle.
before the bottle.
The
The
bottle
noise.
wasn't even present. There was
So,
no bottle
so
here.
I had I was kind of skeptical because she was like, when I ordered the bottle, she said, "I need your card." Like, man, that's weird. We all at the table. That's a little bit weird for a $150 bottle. Whatever. I gave her the card, right? Shorty come back. The receipt says $368. That's slightly more than the $150 that I was expecting.
John, can I ask you a question real quick? Have you ever
Go
had
ahead.
this conversation with your wife? We're a week away. Have
Yes,
you,
yes. We're weeks in.
y'all have already hashed this
Yeah,
out?
we've already made
Okay,
peace
cool. Go
with it.
ahead. Go ahead.
All right, so the ticket is slightly more than what
Double.
I was
Double and
anticipating.
a
That's
half.
an understatement.
Double and
All
a
right,
half.
it was double and a half, right?
Double and a half.
You know, now this is where the nigga pride kicks in, right?
Hold on. What was actually on the bottle service list?
She did ask me about some juice or some shit.
No.
Casamigos.
What did you think you was ordering?
Casamigos Blanco was on the list. I ordered the Repo thinking, okay, they can't be that much difference, right? So she bring me the ticket.
Shit.
I'm perplexed. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit it's not adding
And
up
what
to
your
me or
nigga tell
whatever.
you? What your nigga tell you?
You told me and your wife told me send that shit back.
Send that shit back. The bottle ain't even here yet. The bottle wasn't at the table yet. Send that shit
The
back.
bottle was not
My
there,
nigga,
right?
Don't you sign
But
that
at this
shit. Don't you
at
sign
this
that
point, G,
motherfucking receipt, nigga.
my pride is like, I can't tell a bottle girl that I'm not paying for this.
No, nobody knew this.
Shit,
Nobody
nigga.
knew this shit other than me and him at that moment. My wife didn't even know yet.
Yeah, not at the moment. Yeah.
At the moment, it was just me and John. We was the only 2 niggas at the table who knew this nigga fucked up.
I
And
definitely
said,
fucked up.
I said, John, send that shit back. It's not too late. That nigga said, nah, G. Because he's still drunk, scarred. Give me the big homie shit, G. Nah, G. Hey, it's the big homie birthday. I can't. Hey, it's just gonna look bad. I said, nigga, no, it's not. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. I said, send that shit back, G. I said,
You know what's
I'll
crazy?
tell her.
Like I thought about this after the fact. I really should have told Shorty, bring me 2 bottles of Blanco. Why the fuck? What, like, I didn't have it though. I was so drunk, I really didn't have no.
I wasn't drunk because we were drinking orange juice at the time. So I was telling you real nigga shit. Hey, John, send that shit back. And the nigga said, no, G, slobbering and shit. Hey, it's too late. So 2 minutes later, now the bottle girl's coming with the sparklers, G. I told you was come back into the sparklers. So now the sparklers is here. The sparklers hit and the bottle not even hit yet. I've never seen bottle girls with sparklers without a bottle.
They definitely pulled up.
They came empty-handed with just sparklers. So
it
now Joffy
get
up dancing with the bitches, G. He get up dancing with the bitches. So now John is extra in his feelings. He like, nah, I definitely can't say that shit back.
My nigga was having fun, G. I gotta take this L.
Once Joffy did the sparkling dance with the bottle girl,
he was committed.
So my wife then said, hey, shout out to Rashawn. My wife said, hey, John, I will act like I'm your wife now.
She tried to throw me a lifeline.
Motherfuckers to send this shit the fuck back. This ain't what we ordered.
She
was ready. She was on go.
Y'all seen like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Like your wife had the right answer, and I was like, yeah, I'm still gonna go over here.
I'm gonna go with my same answer.
Lost his million.
John went rogue. So then the bottle comes out. We see it. It's obviously not the Blanco. So now she get the pouring shots, right? She get the pouring shots.
We had shots.
Yeah, she poured a couple shots. She poured a shot for the table. So everybody took a shot, and then it wasn't worth it. So then John looks at me and says, hey, cuz, I done fucked up. My wife gonna beat my ass. In those words. And I said, nigga, we could have avoided all of this. So then John comes up with this bright idea, saying, hey, fuck it. Put that shit in the mimosas. Before we got there, my nigga Mark takes the Casamigos bottle and starts to drive the boat with his girl.
And
I look at John, I say, nigga, that's
$72.
That's $72 worth of Casamigos.
He definitely said that to me, yeah. He definitely said that.
Yeah. Like she's spilling the shit. Like
I feel like
probably missed $14 worth of Casamigos just wiping the shit off.
This is an appropriate moment for a cloud of smoke jewel. Right, I'm gonna drop a jewel. If you stay in the doghouse, it's just a house. All right, it's no longer the doghouse, man.
Or a cloud of smoke jewel can be listen to your nigga, G. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like just listen to your nigga.
Bro, at a certain point, y'all should have just spoke up. I was so drunk, like I'm hearing y'all, but I'm not hearing y'all.
Mind you,
so me and John was on the other side.
I was just say,
we had Alex and Joffy sitting on the table.
We standing on the couches, G.
Yeah, these motherfuckers got ass in the air. These two niggas got ass in the air.
We having a battle with the host, motherfucker. Like
I'm over here dealing with John crying to me and shit, G. About loving his niggas and about getting his ass whooped when he get home. So I'm trying to console this nigga, and I'm like, John, G. So fuck it. So now the Casamigos is in the mimosas. So now that shit changed the game. So now that
phenomenal idea.
That shit took a mid mimosa or not even a mid, an ass mimosa.
Elevation.
Leveled it up.
Phenomenal.
So mad elevation. So now we at the table lit. You know what I'm saying? Our biscuits falling apart, niggas eating this shit. I'll get the Huffest shrimp and grits combo.
Yeah, the grits. Bro, the nigga took 1 spoon of grits and was like, take this shit back.
If I known about your bottle, that bottle would got sent back.
I'm gonna tell you how I know John was cognizant, because John looked at me and said, hey, you can Alex just smoked his
I
smoked his food order.
I knew it, G. As soon as I seen the grits, they had no speckles of pepper or nothing.
There was no juice. It was just
I knew he smoked the food order as soon as I seen it.
With shrimp on top. That's what the fuck that shit was. And John looked at me and said, hey, Alex just smoked his food order. Like that's just ass.
I ate a shrimp for good measure because I was pissed.
1 minute into his order, Alex said, and sent the shit back.
Bro,
get somebody else
to do it. I'm not eating this shit. So then he ordered some other shit, and that shit didn't come out till 2 hours later. Anyway,
it never came out.
Yeah, so
I told the nigga wanted a breakfast sandwich, bro. They brought me a platter of 3 breakfast sandwiches, G.
The worst biscuits ever.
I had the shit too. This shit was delicious.
And they did have grape jelly though. Shout out to the
This is how you know the spot was lit. Because they had the worst service I think I can remember having in recent memory. but we was turned the fuck up, nigga.
Yeah,
by that
we
point.
had a good time.
Like
Yeah.
again,
Didn't care at all.
Daffy and Alex was ass in the air dancing, like
Whole
standing on tables.
Atomic Bottle should put the Casamigos in the mimosa and call it the Big John. Like it's a hit. Like
It should definitely be the Big John from now on, G.
You done already paid for that shit by that point. You know what I'm
you
saying?
know what I'm saying?
At
Yeah.
that point, like you might as well get
It
your name
completely
attached to it.
turned the tide of the event, man.
Yeah.
It
It
saved
definitely
it for
was.
sure. It definitely saved it. So at this point, the Casamigos is flowing. The Casamosas.
The
is flowing.
Casamigo. It was one bottle, nigga.
No, but the mimosas. So we
The
Casamosas.
Casamosas.
The Casamosas
Casamosa.
is flowing, right?
Yeah.
And everybody is super lit, G. At this point, shout out to the old heads from Florida, G.
Oh
Them
yeah,
niggas-
we can't
them
leave
niggas-
that out.
Them niggas set the club up, G. I had never seen old niggas have so much fun. I never knew that
All
Florida
these
had
niggas in
this.
Puma tracksuits,
Puma tracks. I never knew them niggas had
tracksuits
this.
and Kangos.
Mind you, the nigga pulls up to us. He say, "Hey, y'all was the niggas at the liquor store from last
Debbie
night
sauce at
that
the
bought
liquor
that
store.
shit out, right?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
I say, "Nigga, you right. That was us. How we ended up in the same spot, I don't know, G. But the niggas had realized that we walked out with 6 boxes of liquor
And,
from the
and,
fucking
and
liquor
we was
store
and we was
remembered
30
that
miles
shit, nigga.
away from the brunch spot.
Facts.
Right.
Right.
So like, the brunch spot was in Houston, and we were staying 30 miles outside of Houston.
And humble, yeah.
So we saw these niggas at a liquor store 30 miles outside of Houston, and they identified real niggas when they saw them.
Yeah.
Big
You was that
facts.
nigga that bought that $400 bottle of Casamigos. You were real. You were real. You were real.
The night before, he had bought the $250 bottle of fucking Remy BS.
I mean, only the best for my niggas, man.
Yeah.
Woo, woo.
Hey,
Only the best for my niggas, man.
How Wayne do it? Woo.
Remy XO for the guys, man.
yeah.
So
You know what I'm saying? Over cigars, man.
So at this point, the party is lit. Everybody's kind of come out the booth. We all dancing. You always gotta spotlight Alex, G. Where's Alex in the club? At this point, Alex done moved all the way to the other side of the club.
by his fucking
He
self.
by himself. Every song. This nigga like, I'm in my zone, G.
All the Ice Spice lyrics, nigga.
every
All the
song.
all the Corner Ray
Glorilla.
lyrics.
All of them. G.
Glorilla.
Can I say
Hell
something
yeah.
too? Can I say something?
Go ahead.
I watched my baby cousin get juked down, bro. It broke my heart, man.
Oh yeah, G.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
John family pulled up to brunch to see him down bad.
Her nigga ate my food, bro. That's why I ain't had no food.
Yeah, so like I
definitely
wonder
Alex
I
did.
wonder how Shorty just sat down and got his food. And Alex was sitting
That
over there
was
looking
my
hungry.
food, nigga.
But
Bro, I've never met
apparently
the
it was his
nigga
birthday
before.
too. So it was like
It
shit,
was
fuck
his
it.
Crazy
birthday.
part,
I've
it was
never
his
met him
birthday.
before.
Me and the nigga have the same birthday. Crazy
Yeah.
part.
Yeah.
Wow, small world.
Dude smoked. He smoked Alex plate.
He
He
de-
was
he
over there
de-
dancing.
he definitely put Alex these cousin 2 hands up.
Yeah, he definitely met, bro.
Yeah.
2
Bro, I
hands up,
looked
put
over,
him
G.
up.
My cousin, she pulled up. She had a grill in or whatever. She was cool, you know what I'm saying? Remember, she like 12 years younger than me, so she was a little kid. You know, that's how
And she-
I remember her.
And
G.
she was raised in Bel Air with Will Smith. motherfucker.
Really,
Fuck
she
you
was
talking
like her
about?
daddy an
She's-
engineer, her mama
she's not a
principal,
little
nigga. Like,
kid
you know
no
what I'm saying?
more.
So I'm like, you know what I'm saying? She's baby cousin, and I see her getting juked down. I'm like, damn.
Good knees, good knees.
Damn.
Good knees, good knees.
Damn, man.
Bro,
Not
eventually,
baby
bro.
cousin, man.
And John couldn't do anything because he's over there fucking
Scarred,
outside
G.
of his mind.
Outside of his body.
Yeah.
outside
He's
of his
looking at
mind.
himself sign that $400 motherfucking check. This is the question, John. Did you tip her on the bottle, G? You're a real nigga. I know you did, G.
Yeah,
What was
the
the tip on
bottle.
the bottle,
So look,
G?
it-
They already
generally
That,
speaking,
that
right?
shit had
Tip on.
automatic
Hold on, you
gratuity,
tipped
nigga.
her too?
You know that
Bro,
shit. That
that's
shit
the
had
thing. No.
gratuity built in, nigga. You know
Yeah.
No, I
that.
did tip her. So the bottle was like 367. So I just made it an even 4. I would have given her more had we been on the same page with the pricing. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
man. So at this point,
Better than me.
the juked his brains out, G. They starting to get fuzzy. You know what I'm saying? John is beside himself. The ladies have had a good time and they full. Everybody's dispersing, G. We just see John stumble out of the fucking club.
This was
Nate-
the beginning of the end.
This
Oh,
is
yeah,
the
for me, for
beginning of the
sure.
This
phase,
was the
G.
beginning of the end for John.
The beginning
For
of the
sure.
fade, for sure. So we don't know where nobody's going, but everybody's dispersing. Only to get back to Joffrey doing 80 because it's post mimosa time. G. You know what time it is, G.
I don't know why Joffrey thought he was gonna have some Mr. Nasty time.
Thought I was gonna get to the crib.
Not knowing that niggas was 2 minutes behind them, nigga.
G.
These motherfuckers pulling in roses into the bedrooms, big ass speakers and shit. What the fuck y'all got going on?
Speaker in the bedroom, G.
Roses.
Y'all forgetting one key element.
What's that?
Fam. In our drunken state, right? We recognize that we need food for the Super Bowl. This is Saturday. We need food for the Super Bowl.
We ain't even got there yet. We ain't even got there yet.
All right.
So because we
ahead.
You were a couple hours ahead.
I don't remember. I just remember getting in the car and I woke up.
Remember, he drunk, G. So I'm thinking like, I bet they going to the mall. They going here. Babe, we got about 10, 15
nobody.
minutes.
We was all coming home, nigga.
No, Mark them was going to the mall. They were going to the Galleria.
They definitely went to the mall.
Oh yeah.
Alex, I don't know where Alex them were going. I didn't think they were coming home. No. Nate, you bust a right when you were supposed to stay straight. I'm telling Babe, I say, Babe, we might have a window here. Like, look, we may have a window here. Motherfucker, by the time we got home and rolled the speaker into the bedroom, motherfucker, the front door is flying open. I'm hot.
And motherfuckers coming that bitch loud as hell. Yeah, bitch, yeah, motherfucker.
Loud than a bitch, G. Brunch lit than a bitch. Bitch lit.
Close the door.
Nah, nigga. So now we everybody kind of recapping the brunch and we laughing at John. Everybody trying to get up to speed, right? So then we still thinking like, fuck, we got the Super Bowl tomorrow, G. This is just day 2. We still got Super Bowl. We gotta hit the grocery store, man. Mind you, we don't got no snacks, nothing to eat. John's still in his drunken state. It's like, fuck it, nigga. We gotta eat tonight. We just came from brunch.
There's no food in the Airbnb still at this point. No food.
John orders 9 pizzas, G. Wings, and what else do we get? Pizza, wings, a little bit of fucking everything.
Yeah.
From Domino's, under Nate and Kia's
the Huff's Pizza Parlor.
I got the pizza that was available, G.
Yeah, we
all right. And I didn't place the order. Somebody said, "Is this a sufficient order?" And I just said yes.
That was Joffrey.
And gave him my credit card. I didn't give a fuck at that point.
Listen, I shout out to the liquor. Joffrey was coherent the whole weekend, and I consumed a ton of fucking liquor, bro.
I was with you, bro.
I didn't pass up on that. The quality of liquor was so good, nigga, that it didn't have you down bad. It had you coherent.
Didn't have us in the chokehold.
It had you in your element, though.
So as we placed the order for the Domino's, niggas like, all right, man, hey, we had already depleted the liquor selection, and we still got the bowl tomorrow.
It's Texas, and they don't sell liquor on Sunday. Liquor store don't even open on Sunday. Right. So we got to make a run tonight. We got to make it happen.
So we jump in the Benz truck.
Phenomenal.
Did I go to the liquor store with y'all the second time?
You did.
Yes.
Yeah, nigga. We all went. The 4 of us
scarred. So we pulled back up to the best liquor store ever. That's what we saw the niggas.
But at this point, John is not on supermarket dash time.
Yeah, he's not supermarket sweeping.
This nigga is, we getting 2 bottles and we getting the fuck out of here time.
This is Alex's first experience with the club. So Alex is trying to supermarket sweep.
Alex is trying to supermarket
sweep. Right.
Yeah, so Alex and that bitch wine tasting and doing all like eating cheese and shit. Like, hey, nigga, we got to get back to the hot pizza, nigga, because we hungry, nigga.
John is telling us that the pizza is en route. That's the fastest pizza I ever known to be delivered, Jay.
It was.
That's facts.
So mind you, we get the liquor.
Buy another $400 worth of liquor.
Alex do his thing at the liquor store, and he like, fuck it. We could just do family nachos for the bowl. Like, we could have a big ass nacho platter, right? Yeah. We go into fucking, what's that? Mind Walmart. You, Chauncey had already told us, just stop and get water. Niggas, just get water.
We went to Walmart to get a case of water. And then we was like, hey, wings might be on the menu, but like we can at least do a nacho bar. We're gonna ground up some beef.
Just get water.
Yeah.
That's what Chauncey, just get water. So we get in there, and these niggas got all the bright ideas in the moment. We can do a nacho platter, nacho bar,
chicken dip,
buffalo chicken dip. Alex is wanting to give us the true experience. So we said, nigga, get a rotisserie chicken, bust that bitch down, and roll with it. Alex goes, he's smelling chicken.
Smelling
raw
fresh
chicken.
cilantro. You know what I'm saying? Trying to
Yeah.
cut up his own jalapenos and shit.
Bro,
He
y'all
volunteered to
don't
make
remember,
guacamole.
G. The
Roasted
nigga
his-
getting the nacho ingredients. He got the cart full of shit. We was like, yo, just get the queso in the jar.
Hey,
He's
hey,
like,
hey,
no, I'm
listen.
gonna make this shit from scratch.
This
So we
nigga-
pimping toward the register. He's like, y'all forgot the cumin. I'm like, nigga.
Cumin.
The cumin. On top of that, listeners, this nigga purchased Worcestershire sauce, G.
He definitely had the
Worcestershire's a
biggest
sauce,
bottle of
A whole
Worcestershire.
fifth of Worcestershire, G. Like, what the fuck is going
That's all they had.
What the fuck is we doing with a fifth of Worcestershire,
The
G?
biggest bottle of Worcestershire ever.
Joff
G.
went home with groceries this weekend.
Somebody
Mind
tell
you
me-
this, all this shit that whatever we don't get to has to come back to my house because I'm the only nigga that lives here.
Yeah.
I have a cabinet full of condiments, nigga.
Somebody tell me
Cabinet full of condiments, nigga.
where in a nacho bar or a buffalo dip does Worcestershire
Worcester-
come in?
I
They
have
go in
no
the
idea.
buffalo sauce, bro.
I don't
it's
believe
one
you.
ingredient in making the buffalo sauce.
I don't believe you. Then
It's hot sauce, butter, and Worcestershire.
we got
Trust me.
to the meat section and we was gonna get the 3-pound ground beef. He was like, that's not enough.
I
Get
said,
5
that
pounds.
That was me.
That was
me.
Nate.
I'm like, my family smoke a 5-pound roll of beef, G. Pause. That's not enough. It's 13 niggas at the crib now, and it's more niggas coming. I said 5 pounds ain't enough. I said 3 pounds ain't enough. So we got the 5-pound roll. The big fat ass, girthy ass roll, G.
Needless to say, with all of these drunk niggas with their mindless purchases, because everybody was in there just throwing shit in the
Velveeta,
cart.
no milk.
No, listen.
No
I got
milk.
my purple bag of Doritos.
Hey, you really did have no milk for the
Needless to say,
No,
we
no
bought-
cream cheese.
no
No
cream
with a
cheese,
buffalo chicken
a buffalo dip. It's just mindless purchases.
G.
It's $400 worth of fucking groceries,
Bro.
and none of it completes the meal. G.
Niggas got salami and crackers and cheese.
Hey,
and that's
that
the only
was
thing
clutch
we
though.
ate.
Yeah,
That's the only thing
the
we ate.
charcuterie trays, dude. Them bitches was
The
clutch.
charcuterie trays definitely hit the
Charcuterie,
spot.
that's
G.
that's all we ate.
The charcuterie trays, G.
Yeah, bro.
So we leave it there. We finally get back home. It's game night.
The pizza, the pizza's cold too, by the way, because we got that back late.
It
pizza
doesn't
was
matter,
just
bro.
cold.
I might have took down a
Pizza-
whole Domino's by
Pizza was
myself.
definitely
G.
worth. It was worthwhile though, G. It did.
Everybody went to sleep too, including Alex. Alex went there for game night.
Yeah.
I don't think I went to sleep until after.
Oh, you was the Walking Dead at this point.
No, because we got videos of this nigga.
Yeah, that's
singing
what I'm
his heart
saying.
out, G.
He don't remember that though. That's what I'm saying. He was the Walking Dead.
I remember
bro.
singing my heart out, man.
G,
So y'all niggas played games after we got
We
back
played
from
games
the
for a
store?
good
Yeah.
3 hours.
we definitely played games to the point to where
Shit.
me and my girl almost broke up.
Definitely almost broke up. Definitely
Like-
almost broke up. That that
I'm like
university
Barry-
section got motherfuckers in the
Yeah,
choke.
it had niggas tight.
Oh no! I did. I came down toward the end, yeah, and I got in the game.
I'm like
The
Farrakhan.
reason why y'all woke up is because John woke up, walked upstairs, and yelled at the top of his lungs, "Wake
Oh,
the
they
fuck up!"
did tell me to
Yeah.
wake niggas up.
Yeah.
He
John
said,
went up there.
y'all
They
want
put
me
the
to do
battery
this?
in my back.
Y'all want me to do this kosher style or nigga style? He didn't wait for us to respond, G. He went straight nigga style.
I just heard loud banging and wake
Yeah.
your ass up.
That
Like,
nigga was
I
beating
definitely
on
banged on all
doors
the doors
and
and told
screaming at
everybody.
the top of his lungs, "Wake the fuck up!"
Everybody upstairs came downstairs like this. Like,
Chauncey came down there with crust in her eyes and shit. G.
fucking
Alex
John said,
came
"Get
there.
up."
Alex came there with mismatched socks and shit. You know what
Oh
I'm saying?
shit! I forgot about that.
his
Yeah.
nighty on and shit. Like, god damn, nigga, like what the fuck is going on?
So nigga, whole time, I'm like Chris. I'm like Farrakhan talking to Chris Wallace. G, forgive me. It's just my passion. I hate to lose, G, and I hate to lose to my niggas, right? So Nate came up with this brilliant idea. Oh no, we threw it at Nate first. The university. We playing what's it called? Culture something for the culture. We playing
it
for the
was like
culture.
the little
Yeah.
phone flip joint.
But the game is called For the Culture, G. And they got this one section called University, G.
Kicking our
Nate's team had no way
Smoked it,
to assist them, right?
and I was
So
ready.
So Nate was hot. We
So I
break
was
it up.
on y'all ass all for the rest of the game.
We pick
Everybody
teams.
getting this topic.
We pick teams and they throwing it at us, G. They throw it at my bae, G. My bae gonna know her gossip and
Girl
nothing
talk.
sports related. Girl talk,
talk.
G. You know what I'm saying? This nigga Nate throws University, G. We trying to get Wisconsin off. We telling her it's above Illinois.
Motherfucker
It's the
said
state above
Badger.
Chicago.
It's the state.
Badger.
Joffrey looking like she ain't gonna play.
She ain't gonna play.
She don't even want this shit. She ain't gonna play.
I'm gonna pull up the biggest bottle, couple of fucking.
She that motherfucker like.
Look at that motherfucker.
Not having none of that game.
Super tight.
And so, needless to say, G, we almost came to blows. But Nate, being the pander that he is, G,
play Finito.
He in everybody's ear. G, just get it lit, G. Play Finito now, right?
I said, play.
Take it to the OG.
Yeah. And she was over there trying not to vibe to that shit. She was trying not to. She was trying to. Them niggas was vibing off Finito the whole night. You know, I'm a gorilla. Like they was in each other's face, spitting and dancing.
She was asleep, and then Finito came on, and she came to life.
Immediately woke up.
This was Friday night. Friday night karaoke where everybody
sleeping pretty. G, knocked out.
Finito came on. She danced for 2 minutes straight. And went right back to sleep, nigga.
Right back to sleep.
So like I knew if we was gonna mend that fence, it was one song that was gonna do it.
That was gonna mend it. It was Finito.
So it was. So I said, this the one. So I'm looking at it, I'm like, I'm waiting for her to turn, G, and she won't to, but she like she just so damn stubborn. She wasn't gonna turn.
Super stubborn.
Yeah. So
But we get Finito going, and it kicks off karaoke all over again.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
We right back to karaoke, G. So we in our karaoke bag, everybody getting their songs. So we devised a plan, guys versus the girls. But the girls had no understanding
these
that
motherfuckers playing Maxwell and shit.
But look,
stupid shit.
They didn't understand. They didn't understand that we came up on making the band, G. We one band, one sound.
Making the band folk, being the dope.
You know what I'm saying? We singing their boots off, G. You know what I'm saying? Everything we throwing at them, like they over there percolating, G, going crazy.
They
G.
playing Maxwell and Eric Benet and shit.
They played Tony. They played Tony Braxton. Just be a man about it, G.
Yeah.
Like y'all definitely threw.
We over here looking at this shit like the fuck.
We finna hit you with the USHERRAYMOND.
Into it.
So they get to
we had the ballads, we had the rap songs. We had it all, man.
Everything.
R&B hits, everything.
But as the songs are intensifying, John is slowly.
John is in his ear.
We losing John, G.
He's in it, but he's in your ear though. He want one song. He's in your ear the whole night, nigga.
What was the song, G?
Nigga, you know what it was?
I got it in text. He texted me, G. It was Usher though. It was Usher.
No, it wasn't Usher.
It was Usher. It was You Don't Know.
It was
RL. We did go to
RL.
RL next joint, but I asked him.
RL was me and Bay. That's how me and Bay mended the night.
You don't have to call.
You don't have to call, G.
John was on one night.
John wanted You Don't Have to Call, G.
They didn't let me get my shit off, man. But then
he was ready to pop it lock, G.
Somehow the Avant track was on. John sang the whole joint by
himself.
Oh, baby, you and only you.
So, meanwhile, the clock is now ticking. We are now pushing 2 a.m. in the morning.
And Joffrey doing everything he can to extend the night.
Hold on. So, like, the whole trip was predicated around us hitting the strip club on Saturday night. The whole trip was like we was finding the best strip clubs. And we're gonna get there in a moment, Joffrey, because we on your ass for that one. So we out here trying to find the best strip clubs in Houston. We like, all right,
it was the only one open at that time, G.
So like, we push it 2 o'clock. So like the whole night, starting at around midnight, I keep nudging Joffrey like, hey man, you still trying to hit that strip club? Joffrey is play pimping the whole night, like, we gonna fill it out. That nigga did not.
I mean, whatever the house said.
Nate came to me. He's like, look, bro, I got these leather pants I brought down
they
here.
Gotta
I'm
make
wearing
a
these
debut.
They seeing the light.
I'm telling Nate, you can just watch the Super Bowl in them hoes.
The leather pants had to make an appearance that weekend, and there was no. I wasn't gonna wear them during the Super Bowl, so the leather pants had to make an appearance. I said, nigga, I'm not gonna get these motherfuckers off ever again, because when I get back to Atlanta, I'm never wearing these pants ever again in my life.
Them shits in Atlanta.
Never wear them again. So I look at Alex. I look at Alex. I said, G, we gotta get these motherfuckers off. So I look at. So I've been nudging.
Alex like, I got an extra outfit I want to wear too.
I've been nudging Joffrey the whole night. Hey, nigga, like, how you feel about shit? That nigga like, shit, whatever the house want. thinking that he was gonna let the time creep. So he keep trying to play different games and shit. All right, fuck it. Well, categories, nah, nigga. I was like, no, nigga. So I was like, Joffrey, we gotta figure the strip club shit. So Joffrey stopped. He stopped the game night and said, "Hey, who all want to go to the strip club?" Everybody raised their hands. So he knew he was out there.
The entire house.
He knew he was out man. G. John even raised his hand.
Did I?
John,
I do not recall this
John
conversation.
did not make it to the strip club. You know what I'm saying? Like, spoiler alert.
John let me down, G. I just knew he was slapped enough to say no, G.
Spoiler alert. John did not.
I don't
make it to
recall
the
you
strip
asking
club.
this question, man.
I asked everybody individually. John,
So,
when you raise
You
your
could have
hand,
asked me if I wanted to be punched in the face, and I probably would have
You
raised
would've
my
said
hand.
yes. So Joffrey take a poll. It's 99-1. Joffrey was the
99-1.
one motherfucker that didn't want to go to the strip club.
even my girl wanted to go.
He the one nigga didn't want to go because she knew you wanted to go, but you didn't really want to go. So it was 99-1. So niggas like, fuck it, go get dressed. So that nigga turned the music off. Everybody went up, got jiggy. Everybody went up, got jiggy. Came down in the quickest fashion. I've never seen 13 motherfuckers get dressed
in
that
15,
quick.
20 minutes.
That quick. Like it was less than 20 minutes and everybody was dressed and ready to go. We meet John downstairs. He's slobbering at this point. Me and Alex lock eyes. And we look at John and we say, yo, bro, is you good? That nigga said. We knew he wasn't good. So then we looked at him again.
Got up.
We looked at him again and said, hey, bro, is you drunk or is you just tired? That nigga said, both. Both. So,
I have no recollection of
we
this
all
conversation.
dressed and we ready to hit the strip club. We ready to walk out. John steps up out of his chair, waddles upstairs, G.
I gotta go grab something real quick. And in
he
my
didn't
head,
even-
I knew he wasn't.
I didn't hear him say that. He just went upstairs. So then he was upstairs for a good 5 minutes, and then Al, being a good friend that he is, went to go check on my nigga. He came back and just shook his head, nah, and we knew what time it was.
Everybody retreated to the cars.
So we said, fuck it, we out here, G. I got these leather pants on. Motherfuckers gonna see me, nigga. So nobody has cash, so we had to hit the liquor store.
Yeah.
I gotta rewind one time. So one of the homies came up. I ain't gonna name no name. I ain't gonna name no names, but this motherfucker pulled up with a personal bottle of Jose.
I didn't even know Jose made
Like
bottle.
a 40-ounce like beer bottle worth of Jose.
Jose Cuervo, G.
And was
40 is too much. It was probably like a 12 ounce.
Was
Like
knocking
a
that
22
bitch back.
of Jose, man.
Motherfucker came in, said hi to everybody, sat down, popped the top with her teeth with the Jose.
Smoked the Modelo and a Jose.
Went to grab a Modelo and chased the Jose with the female nigga. Chased the Jose with the Modelo. And that motherfucker said, hey, I got a babysitter tonight, nigga. Whatever happens, happens. And was knocking that bitch back, G. So this is who we went to the strip club with. So we there. We pull up to what's the strip called? Buck Wild.
It will never be spoke of, G.
Buck Wild. G.
Keep it moving, G. We
Buck
at the
Wild,
strip club, G.
You know what I'm saying? Like the essays was in rare form at Buck Wild, G. That's all. It was
Fresh out putting up roofs, G.
Rare form, G. So like Joffrey finessed the move. They try. We get to Buck Wild at damn near 4:00 in the morning. They trying to hit us with $400 for a section. Fuck y'all, nigga. Joffrey looked at his ass like he was silly, nigga. Like, what the fuck I would pay $400 for a section at 4:00 in the morning or ever. Anyway, we was in that bitch. We stayed no longer than an hour. Somehow during this night, Alex's wife caught wind of some stripper pissing in a sink.
So her and your wife went to the bathroom, bro. I don't know what they went to the bathroom for, but they went to the bathroom.
Probably to take a piss, nigga.
That's what people do in the bathroom, G. You know?
I don't know what women do when they go to the bathroom. I think they go to the bathroom just to look in the mirror or something.
Put their face on or some shit.
Right. So my wife is like standing, your wife is in the stall, I think, and my wife was like, one of the strippers came in because I guess all the bathrooms in the locker room was in use. So she came in, talked to the little towel girl, was like, girl, I can't hold it no more. So the towel girl like, shit, you gotta do what you gotta do. And then the stripper chick was like, fuck it, and hopped her naked ass up on the sink, Sat down on the sink and just started letting it ride in the sink, bro. Piss all in the sink. Piss splashing back up on her ass cheeks.
And then she came outside, bro. Put them same cheeks on one of them essays.
Yep. Then wash her hands or nothing.
One of them essays put their face in their shit, G.
And got pink out.
Wash her hands or nothing, bro. This bitch got piss all over her booty.
Put that little pissy pussy out there.
Pissy pussy.
Oh man!
So at this point, the wife is disgusted by the events of the strip club. Not only was the females mid, but one of them was trifling.
We all have a minimum. Everybody that had a minimum of $100 a once to tip.
Yeah,
we all had a minimum, and we came home with at least $88 of that shit, G. At least $88.
The only nigga that made his dollars work for
I'm lying.
Mark was that nigga Mark, G.
That nigga Mark was gonna make his time well spent, G. He was in that moment.
He had no intentions on
he was over
bringing home his dollars.
He was over there raiding on the sorriest bitches, G.
Yeah, bro. So I found out him and his girl was beefing. That's why he was just.
We had this discussion, G. That you got to give out them pity dollars, G, at the strip club. When the bitches is weak, G, you got to give them hang in there dollars. G. Like, hang in there, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe
I know it's right when you got 2 kids at home, so we're gonna make this time a little bit worth your while.
Here go this $4, bitch. Stick it out. G. Like, hang in there, you know? Yeah. But
it was about 6 of them in there too.
They left out the funniest part of the night, G. As we're sitting down and we waiting on the lady, because it's BYOB, we waiting on the good lady to bring us our chasers so we can get through it. We drank so much liquor at the strip club, G. Yeah. Like, I don't know how we went through those 2 bottles. As we're sitting there waiting.
I don't even remember drinking in that bitch.
Oh, yeah.
I did have a couple drinks.
As we're sitting there waiting, the shorty who will not be mentioned pulls out the smoothest pack of Cool 100s.
Yeah,
what was they Newports?
It was Newport.
The same shorty that had the Endo pack of Quavo chasing her with the Modelo.
Look,
let them offer everybody
that shit like
around the table, G.
She offered that shit like it was some winter fresh, nigga.
Mind you, this nigga is on the mic like, coming to the stage. We've got Autumn. As a matter of fact, gentlemen, there will be no smoking in the club tonight. If you're smoking, we will kick your ass the fuck out. Shorty ass go.
Light up a cool, G.
And she smoking her shit, no problem.
She might as well be smoking Camels, G. Like, and she passed some motherfuckers around like niggas was gonna bump that shit. Like, no, if you don't get that shit out of here.
She got a resounding no from everyone.
I'm tapping my girl. I'm like, they gonna kick her the fuck out. She like, wow, what you mean? I say, he clearly just said no smoke.
She over there double-fisted cools and shit, dude.
She done offered it to the DJ. She done walked the squares up to that nigga. Like,
he double-fisted the cools, G. Yeah,
so,
man.
Yeah, G. So needless to say, that ended Saturday night, bro.
We ain't gotta talk about Sunday, though.
Sunday don't gotta be discussed.
Sunday happened. Motherfucker flew out on Monday. It was a good weekend. Fuck Sunday.
Damn good weekend. We gonna spare Nate the misery, but just know that Rihanna's halftime performance was fucking ass. Sunday, we not even gonna talk about the Super Bowl. We are gonna shit on this halftime show. I'm gonna shit on it. Hey, I'll let Alex
tell him real quick, John. Tell him real quick. None of that food we bought on Saturday got cooked on Sunday. If y'all didn't catch that win, none of that. Jaffe went home with 5 pounds of beef. And Worcestershire sauce, G.
And raw chicken.
Biggest Worcestershire sauce on earth, man.
Jaffe went home with a 50
raw chicken breast.
5 pounds of beef.
I came home with $400 worth of condiments and beef and COVID, G. That's what I came home with, motherfucker. I couldn't make a full meal if I wanted to.
Still about $400 worth of liquor, too.
That shit might be about $600. That's
you probably got more than that,
yeah. It's definitely about $600 worth of liquor. I've got liquor that don't fit on my counter. It's under the fucking shelf, nigga. Like, I may box it up and ship it to Chicago, but we do the link up in Chicago, G.
Might as well.
I don't even think I was sober enough to even pay attention to that shit.
John, you sobered up for the bowl, G. At one point, John got up off the couch and went and sat in the stairwell, G. I knew the nigga was over life at that moment, G. Like,
the couch was too soft. I didn't want to fall asleep.
The couch definitely was taking niggas down, G.
Yeah, like, that couch was low as fuck.
We was definitely in the Super Bowl eating nothing but charcuterie, G. Me and Jaffe sitting at each other, yelling at each other's face. Yeah, nigga, that's fucking
Bro,
grit,
I made about
Nate telling us it's all about grit.
That's
G.
about
grit,
78
nigga.
lunchable
Yeah.
sandwiches with the charcuterie, G.
Definitely. You know what I'm saying? So like that shit happened. We got through the night and motherfuckers started to pack up, G. Around 10 o'clock that night, probably pretty much right after kickoff, everybody consensus was like, nigga, don't even show me about a liquor at this point, nigga.
Yeah.
Nate,
My
you're not
nigga
even
Mark.
doing it justice.
My
Joff,
nigga Mark continued to pull up the whip, G.
you
whip.
Joff, you left. But what you don't realize, nigga, we went to Papacitos, ordered a smorgasbord of fajitas platters, and no one could eat.
None of
Everybody
that
was
shit
so
got
drunk.
ate.
You were right. This is on the heels of Saturday night when John was too drunk to go out, right? And we wake up and niggas is hungry. So Jaffe had some shit he had to run around, he had to do. So the rest of the crew went to Papacitos. We sat down. Mark, within seconds, orders a platter of ribs.
I didn't even know them niggas had the worst ribs too. Those ribs were ass.
The Huffest ribs. Orders a platter of ribs. Before our drinks got there, his ribs was there. He was passing the motherfuckers around.
Hey, the shit happened so fast. Nate told the waiter it was the wrong table. He
Yes.
was like, "No, there's no
that ain't
ribs
us.
here."
These ribs
That ain't
That's
us.
somebody
Nigga,
else.
nigga. So then one person orders these margaritas, G, and the motherfuckers come out looking delicious, nigga. So we start smacking them. John first says no. Then he says, he sees them come out, then he says, oh yeah, run me one of those. John instantly comes back to life. One sip, instantly came back to life.
Mm-hmm.
And then John took the whole motherfucking margarita down.
Yeah, I did.
Took it down. Took the whole,
That's
like
all I need to see.
he took his shit down before anybody else even got two sips out. John starts orders a second one. I look
Bro,
at John and say,
how did I order the second one? The waiter came to the table. He's like, "Will there be anything else?" I said, "Another one."
That's what he said. Another one.
I'll have another.
And he did one of these numbers too, like
Yeah.
another one. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Another one.
I look at John and said, nigga, pace yourself, G. So long. But he was back to life. John didn't make it a quarter through his second margarita. By the time he took sip one, Mark is already in his car sleeping.
Yeah.
He's so fucked up.
See, at this point, the team is falling apart.
John sweating. And then Alice get up and said, "Gee, I'm not feeling right." Gee, this
He
motherfucker
went
get
outside.
up, go outside to get some air. But all these niggas is down bad, and then here come 2 family-sized platters of fucking food come out. And I'm sitting there with all these women, nigga, like, who the fuck gonna eat this shit? So we just start anteing up the rice and the motherfucking tacos and shit and the shrimps. And motherfuckers put that shit on their plate, and everybody at one moment said, Hey, I ain't gonna hold you.
Except for Al.
Why?
Let me tell you something about Al, man.
Fuck, I feel full already.
Let me tell you something about Al. I watched Al grip a quail by its fucking ankle, G.
Yes.
Like it was bacon wrapped quail. Why he ordered it, I don't know. And then the nigga gripped the fucking ankle of that quail.
The ankle was tedious. The ankle was tidy as shit.
Bro,
That nigga said, "No, this shit fine."
He's like, "Man, y'all gotta try this quail." Like,
"No, this shit
no, I will not be trying quail.
Then he had my wife try this shit. She go co-sign this shit. Like, "Oh yeah, this shit is good."
Kind of gamey.
That's all they ate, G. Because we brought 2 family-sized platters, rice, beans, guac, everything, all the accoutrement, all that shit back to the crib. And that was our Super Bowl spread, bro.
Needless to say, all that shit hit the trash can, G.
Yeah, most of it, yeah.
Jaffe had zero patience for that shit. Damn. Motherfuckers came home, made a taco or two, but for the rest of the shit, Jaffe threw that shit. Jaffe, I'm not taking none of this shit to the crib.
Y'all can put all this shit in the trash.
Yeah, man. But Papacitos was the beginning of the end for Sunday for everybody, because by the time the Super Bowl was over.
No, bro. The thing, we didn't realize it at the time. We basically forced Joff to have some cognac and a cigar with us under the duress of COVID.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
because Joff was sitting on the couch looking like,
all he wanted that morning was a medicine ball
Yeah.
from Starbucks. That's all he ordered. I was like, we gonna go, because we weren't even trying to go to Papacitos. Me and my wife was just gonna go run and get some coffee.
I knew my body
and
was down bad.
we was gonna run to like Wendy's or some
I
shit.
thought we was getting pancakes or something.
Yeah,
Like, you want some breakfast? I'm like, hell yeah.
I thought we was gonna go to Wendy's or some shit, nigga. Get some fucking 4 for 4s, nigga.
I knew my body was down bad.
Yeah.
I said,
John
bro,
was like,
give
let's
me
get
bring
some
me a
Tex-Mex.
medicine
Bring me a
ball.
medicine ball. And whole time I completely smoked your medicine ball. I didn't even bring you that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
That's all bro wanted. So like we
cracked
outside.
the cigar box. We like, yo, nigga, come outside. Joff he's literally
Cracked the
resisting.
cigar box and the $250 bottle of liquor that we've been sitting on, nigga, just for this moment. And nigga Joffrey was like, nah, G, I ain't even got no voice, G. Like, that nigga said, I can't do shit, G. That nigga said, I'm gonna watch this national anthem, G.
Look
Paul
at me,
McCartney
baby. I'm breathing different.
That nigga, he wanted no parts. So I was like, man, fuck it. I can't. I want to sit in here with my nigga, but shit, nigga, the sticks is flowing. Like, I at least got to go smoke the stick, drink this liquor. I'm gonna come back in and kick it with my nigga.
I think he came out had a drink with us. He didn't smoke.
came.
I had a drink.
Yeah, he came out.
But nigga, I was on death's door, nigga, and I didn't want to be a Debbie Downer, G.
He thought he had a sore throat from the weekend.
From yelling and
Whole
kicking
time.
and singing.
This nigga had
Yeah,
a
the
sore
kid
throat from the
did,
vid.
man.
The vid, and it was whooping my ass, and I didn't even know, G.
Man,
Whooping my ass. G.
it wasn't until I was at home in my bed, sleep at 9 o'clock the next morning on Monday morning after my 5 a.m. flight. Joffrey sent a text like, hey man, I'm down bad, man. I got the chills, body aches.
Aching.
I'm like, nigga, take some amoxicillin, my nigga. That shit sound like
Bro,
strep.
Nate wants to turn every
Everything
illness
into
into strep
strep.
throat. Like he just refused to acknowledge scrums. Like, it sound like strep to me.
This shit sound like strep, G. Like that was my symptoms, G.
And what I do. And what I do.
Listen to your boy like John should have did on Saturday.
I go get
brunch.
the amoxicillin, G.
Knock it back and knock them chills right out your body, G.
It definitely
You know what I'm
turned your boy body temperature up to like 240
You know
for
what I'm
about
saying?
30 for like 30 minutes, G.
Next morning,
Then my shit dropped to 40.
next morning, Joffrey
Take a
dropped the
test,
positive test, G. Like it's the vid, man. So Joffrey been down bad. He just pivoted back into regular life.
Yeah,
It's been 7 days, G.
Wasn't drunk enough,
you
man.
Get the vid, G,
I don't know how.
would have waved it, huh?
I don't know how none of us got it.
Ain't none
G.
of us got it.
Yeah, that's true.
G.
Nobody else got COVID except for
Our
Joffrey.
bodies
We was
was fighting
all in the
hangovers.
same
They
house
was
the
like,
whole
hey,
time.
But I
Come on,
will
get
tell
outta
you this.
here.
I will tell you this. We did it. Like, I'm not gonna say we did a good job, but like I wasn't really in a lot of people's faces or laps the whole weekend either, though, G.
That's
like
true.
we was all in the same rooms, but we was always kind of
Spread
in our
out,
little
yeah.
space. Like
Nah,
motherfucker
G.
be on the couch or be on the
That's
chair.
cap. That's cap.
We was in the car together.
We
a
was
lot.
singing and spitting into the
Yeah.
same
On that
motherfucking
mic.
mic,
Same
nigga.
mic. Oh yeah, that
You
is
know
a
what I'm saying?
fact, G.
Like John had that motherfucker to his lips, nigga, on his knees, bended knees, crying. and
Down
shit.
on bended
Hey,
knee.
once I got the mics to work right, that shit was up though.
Singing my heart out,
Hey,
man.
Al, you definitely got a Lysol on them bitches, G.
Yeah.
But you take them out the plastic wrap.
You gotta burn that
Yeah.
Ziploc, G.
What's crazy is the R&B. I pretty much died. I had no voice left, and then y'all niggas play International Players Anthem, and then I came back to life just to
Yeah.
die again.
The song selection was immaculate, G. Like I don't think the ladies ever had a chance.
John
G.
either is one of the strongest drunks I know or one of the weakest. I ain't figured it out yet.
You didn't put your finger on it yet.
I ain't figured it out yet because like he made it through some real rough patches.
Like,
like, he
12 hours of
He
constant
also
drinking.
tapped out at some pretty exclusive moments that you should have been
But
awake for.
I literally have been drinking for like a whole day at that point,
We all were, sir.
and not
We all were,
like
sir.
me.
Like you had to drink your sorrows away from the Casamigos experiment. So like you was trying to forget about that brunch session.
Oh, what's crazy is I did forget about it. I had already. It was in the wind. It was
You
not
know-
going to be done.
You know who
I'ma
didn't
deal
forget
with
about it?
that shit when I get home.
You know who
motherfucker.
didn't forget about it?
Yeah,
'Cause-
why let it
'cause
ruin the weekend?
Sunday as we setting up the pod, this
Definitely
nigga,
got
this
the
nigga
text.
nudged me. This nigga nudged me and said,
Yeah,
I can't even make my flight home, G. And showed me the text. It was the wife. And
yeah,
she
she wasn't a
said,
happy
nigga, you
camper,
catching these
man.
hands.
she did,
Just-
but I
just know
just
I'm
had to
fucking you
remind
up.
her that she dropped a smooth $4 bills on Beyonce tickets. So she really couldn't say nothing.
The Beyonce tickets always bail you out, G.
Hey,
Yeah, you just, you know.
Yeah. You want to know what his response back was to his wife, G? Tell him what your response was, G.
I don't even remember.
That nigga said, we'll figure it out.
Oh, yeah. I said,
That's what I would expect this nigga to say.
I said, I'll take care of it.
Yeah, he said, we'll figure it out. I'll take care of it. You know what I'm saying?
Like that 400 was coming back, G. Like,
yeah.
No. What did I tell y'all? You know, I'm gonna admit this on the.
He had to figure it out because the niggas.
Every one of y'all, we were sitting around talking about y'all. I was like, "Yo, hey, what you gonna tell your wife?" And what did I say? I said, "I'm gonna lie." All right, I'm gonna lie about the shit. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, John, the real one, G. Because regardless of the fact that nigga's still sitting there with two